If you want to buy and sell your house...
Why'd you pause all weird?
What?
Because the car was driving by?
Yeah. I was like, oh
my God, he's here.
He's crashing through the
Oh my
building.
God, the tax collector's here.
I literally, at every second we record, expect Remy's car to crash through and then his body to fly through the windshield and land on me.
He would use his body to kill us.
Yeah. But
I don't think he would mean to. He would just be coming here to hang out.
No. It was an accident.
Just too stupid to drive. Yeah, that's what I would think is happening, too. Hey, guess who's on the line?
Who?
My new best friend, Deanne.
Oh, okay. Deanne, are you there?
Hi, I am.
So, you bought or sold your house with Bart and Crystal?
We actually did both. We sold our house and bought a house.
Really?
Yes, and they helped us with both.
That's awesome. So, who'd you work with? Bart?
Did you get the Bart? Did you get the Bart Crystal?
Mm-hmm.
Or did you just
I got the Bart and the Crystal.
Whoa!
Yeah, they both helped us out equally. It was great.
The twofer.
Yeah, and you know, if you're
I call that the Bartle.
So, if you're looking to sell your house, first step is call Bart Crystal, right?
Yeah.
And did you talk to Bart?
The first step technically would be to sit down with your family.
Oh, yeah, I guess
and
right.
make sure that's what you want to do.
I was thinking about that.
You know what? That's a good point.
Because if you just sell your house and your husband's like, what the fuck did you... we have nowhere to live.
Yeah. You're right. I guess discussion...
And you're like, this place is a dump, Steven. I hate it.
Discuss it with your family and then
call Bart and Crystal and get the Bartle, which is both of them together.
And they specialize in making sure that if you're going to sell your house, that you have some place to move into.
Yes.
So that's why it's really important that
they time that right. Yeah,
the timing is correct.
You can time it wrong, then you have to live with your family.
Yeah.
Like I did. You live with your mom and dad again. So it's bad.
So you didn't have to do that, Deanne, right?
We did not know. Thanks to Bart and Crystal, that did not happen, but it was a close call towards the end. But they were so great getting us through the whole process that it did not come to that. We were able to close and buy a house on the same day.
Awesome.
Whoa,
awesome.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations, and thanks so much for obviously using our sponsors. And because of the virus, you'll never get to come inside the studio.
I mean, you could, but we're talking COVID crazy all over you.
It's spit crazy in here.
Yeah.
You know, they say that stuff goes 16 feet now.
Yeah. Oh, and here
I don't care. You can cover your whole body with mask, Deanne. You're as good as dead if you set foot in here.
Yeah. And Samantha, she tries to fan it away. I see her.
But I hold her eyes open. I push it into her eyeballs.
I'm sorry. Thanks for using Bart and Crystal. We appreciate it. And
stay safe out there.
All right. Thank you both.
All right. No problem.
Bye-bye.
Have a great day. Bye.
She's a nice lady.
Yeah, she's sweet.
Too nice for us. Why is she? What is she? Listen to
we
us?
have a lot of nice people that like the show.
It's
weird. I found out about a lot of them. I'm like, wow, these people are... I'm going to go out on a limb. There's at least one or two really good people that listen to this show.
All right. Well, I don't know. BartTheRealtor.com.
Live from the Streamline Mortgage Solutions studio, it's Orlando's own Tom and Dan.
Hello. This is your Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan program. We hope that you will find our presentation precise, joke heavy, and just right. Thanks.
Show number 587.
Yep, it's show number 587 of A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Dan.
I'm Tom.
Samantha, our producer's here. Hello, Sam.
Hey.
Butler is on the couch with Seth Petrozelli. Hey, guys.
Hello.
All right. Anything been going on? Anything? Anything at all? Anyone?
Some things have gone on.
Yeah. What's been going on with the show?
I know.
We stopped doing it. You stopped
doing it?
I know.
Well, I mean, there's it's the worst show to have because, the intro coming back, you have like this grandiose, like crazy intro that plays you in with a certain level of
energy.
And when you talk about shitty things, this is a very contradictory song. It's not the song you want to play. Or maybe. I mean, I don't know. Let's try it.
Let's bring it down.
You want to try it?
Real low.
Wait, hold on. We'll try it. Here we go. My mom's dead.
There it is.
No, you know I was going to do it like that.
I know.
Yeah, it sucks. And these are not the shows that you want to ever have, ever. And we've had a good amount of them. Here. And everybody will. If everybody had a show, they would as well.
Yeah.
So here, I'll just say it. We'll just go ahead and do it, and I'll do it as quickly and as honestly as humanly possible. The distance between COVID and not being able to effectively visit my mom as often as I normally would put her solely in control of making sure that she would make sure that her feet, she had bad circulation in her feet. And it was up to her and her only, with no visitors, not even neighbors, to check on and make sure that she didn't have any wounds or anything bad going on.
Yeah.
And she had already been through this. You guys know.
Yeah.
We've battled this. We have an excellent BDM doctor who saved her life by healing this once. But with the low circulation, with the bad heart, with everything that she had going on, it was just a really I mean, if you wanted to die, her body had an excellent plan. It was pretty much set up perfect storm-wise. So
yeah, she had a lot of health issues.
She did, but she did an amazing job. I mean, you're talking about a woman who outlived her prognosis.
How old was she?
She's 75.
Oh, yeah.
So she outlived what her expected life or life expectancy, and I apologize if I'm all over the place or talk weird, but
that's fine.
I'll get there.
Listen,
but she outlived it by 25 fucking years.
Yeah, that's
she outlived my dad, who that should have never happened. That was never. They knew
on paper. He should have outlived her.
Twice.
Yeah.
And and she tried so hard. So when I found out, on Thursday when we got the call last week. And I'm sorry if I'm dragging you guys through this, but it helps me, and again, if you're a listener, and because a lot of listeners have thousands of listeners.
She's always been a part of the show.
The number of comments, I've never seen anything fucking like it. Like 4,000 people did a face. I sound like a fucking old man there.
Did a face.
Some face.
I don't know, 1,400 comments. 2,000 fucking comments.
Yeah,
that's insane. The amount of people that emailed me and said I cried when I found out, and I've cried so much I'll probably cry today at some point, but I've never cried this bad. Dad was bad. This was really bad. But anyway, it was on Thursday. I knew something was wrong. She sounded incoherent. What had happened? The good leg had gotten infected and got infected bad, and she let it go. And there's no other way to really put it. She's her own woman. She's a grown-ass woman. I would call her and check on her, but without really seeing it, without being around her, without that added pressure, and I asked her, and I even made a joke to Tom. I said, Mom, why'd you let it go so bad?
Yeah.
Why? And she goes, just like what you would say. She was like, I was confident I could figure it out. And I laughed at that. I was like, God damn it, you sound like Tom. And normally she could, but it got too far out of control. And she had sepsis, and once she had an aggressive infection, there was no
treatment for it.
Yeah,
at that point.
she wasn't going to come out. So she passed a couple of days ago or 2 days ago, and it sucks and it's terrible, and I don't wish it on anybody.
Yeah.
This is both my parents. I've had to, make the decision on whether they're going to live or die, and that's fucking terrible. There should be a better way. That I would say. There should be, if there is a God, which I don't normally believe in that, but it seemed to work very well for Mom, if you look at her life expectancy. I mean, it wasn't like it was just modern medicine. A lot of that had to do with her mental outlook, how she treated people. You know,
she was a beautiful person.
And when you're, I think when you're a good person, you live a long time. I really believe, for the most part.
Yeah,
you got some work to do.
I'm
waiting.
My God, you're hanging on
time to start working on it now.
You can only work out so much. Coming to get you.
Yeah, some of that you have to actually give people enjoyment and make the world a better place.
Yeah,
but she And I shared this on the BDM page, and I'll share it with you guys because Mama had such a great sense of humor. The first thing she said to me on Friday when I skipped last show, and I went up there, I skipped last show. I mean, you guys were like, yeah, go be with your mom, of course. So I go up there. As soon as I walked in the hospital room, she says, what are you doing here? You have a show.
Oh, really?
You know what I mean? Like, it's like she was always so supportive. They both were. Like, they both like fucking cared for everyone on this program and knew everybody on the program. And she watched the shows and listened to the shows. She probably shouldn't have. And you guys, I've had so many people reach out and just say wonderful things about her and how much she meant to them about like she was like my mom because I don't have my mom. You know, like it's amazing and our community and our listeners are terrific. But I'll finish the quick story. So we're going through her house and we're looking for the will or whatever we need. Last time Mom kind of did and other friends kind of helped with the dad thing, but when it's more final and you're now I'm the guy, like I'm the, what do you call that, the power of attorney or the
next of kin,
the executive or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And we're going through the house and Andrea has a mom and she has a stepmom because her dad remarried. Yeah, and then there's my mom. So effectively, Maisie has three grandmothers. She has Andrea's mom who wanted to be called Vivi. And then we have Grammy, which is Andrea's stepmom, and then my mom also wanted to be Grammy. So, it's like grandparents. They want to be called what they want to be called. So there was no nickname really. They both stayed with Grammy. Anybody want to switch? Nobody wants to switch. Okay, fuck it. We got two Grammys. We'll figure. You get to a point where you're like, we'll figure something out. Yeah. So my mom became Grammy with a Maggie. Her dog. She has a little, hideous little ugly dog.
She's cute.
She's so sweet. She's the sweetest dog, and she's my dog now. And so Maisie, when Maisie was really really young, would refer to my mom, so she would be able to differentiate as Grammy with a Maggie. Mm-hmm. So my mom went out and got photos of her and Maggie looking amazing, hair did, the whole nine, groomed, and Maggie sitting in her lap with her tongue out. And she framed it in like an expensive wooden frame, and it says, "Maisie, we love you, Grammy with a Maggie." She put it on the bottom of the fucking picture as a joke, a gift for Christmas. Well, obviously she won't be here for Christmas, but
look at her pre-planning.
Oh yeah, and
so early for Christmas.
She had cards with the same picture. The picture is the one we use for her obituary. It's beautiful. It's just you can go out and see it, but it's just she looks amazing. Yeah, and she didn't expect this. This wasn't. This wasn't what we were supposed to do. That was supposed to be a Christmas thing. But if there's anything that I have learned, and if there's anything you want me to say about this and about what I've experienced and how absolutely sad it is a priorities check. It is a reset button, and it should be for everybody listening to this. If you are one of those people that's getting caught up in everything that's going on right now, and you're bickering and fighting and you're ruining some aspect of your family life, just fucking stop it. Because you could be in my shoes where you have this fucking weird feeling that it's me now. I'm alone now. I'm not, but you know what I mean. It's a fucking weird feeling to think that the two people that actually biologically created you through science are now gone. So, and I don't mean to put it that blunt, but don't stop with the fucking around and the anger and the bullshit. Just think of that. And then, okay. You want to do a shot? Let's do a shot.
Let's do a shot for Grammy with a Maggie.
Grammy with a Maggie, to my mom, and to all the listeners. We have the best fucking listeners in the world. And you proved it.
And I know that a lot of people have been asking if there's going to be a service or to send flowers or donations or anything like that. And I think Andrea did make a post basically saying any kind of donation you want to give to any kind of education
she was a
or
lifelong
library.
Educator,
a gift for teaching, I know, was thrown out there.
And the teachers need it right now because they have the hardest job in the world, so.
Here's to Carol, one of the most beautiful people I've ever met, and
she loved you, man.
I'm proud.
She said on Friday how handsome you are.
Isn't
that cute?
I'm a better person to have known her, and the world will
She
miss
gave
her.
me hope that there were still good people in the world.
Yeah.
Well, they're all dying.
Damn it, Dan.
Jesus.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm just stepping all over Tom's beautiful words. To Carol.
I thought that's why you hired me. Side note, I bet you this is a good outlet, though, because a lot of people, when that happens to them, they have nobody to talk to.
Correct.
0 people to talk to.
I've
So
never
this must
wanted to
feel
be
good.
back here more.
Yeah, like getting that out.
And people have
not
asked
holding
me,
it in.
But I'm real tired, though. That's the thing, is you get tired of
Well,
your night.
it's exhausting.
Yeah, you don't do anything, though. That's the shitty part. You don't fucking do anything, like even coming in here. And but I love you guys. You guys are so awesome, and I appreciate all of you reaching out and it's just so weird to talk to a lot of the listeners who really connected with her. I knew that they thought she was funny, and I knew that they liked her, but I think maybe even I didn't give as much credo to the fact that when I would call her and Shanghai her, by the way, that's all. Yeah, as much as I would do that, she was in on it.
We never knew that you were. Well, every time you were like, "I'm going to call my mom," it was never planned.
No,
it was always
no, but she knew.
Random,
like I told her, and there were times, where she'd say like, "Hey, not today." You know what I mean? Like she was in on it, and she enjoyed the fact that she's the ultimate straight man. Like she would. If you ever you were around her more, I mean, she would curse and cut up and stuff like that. But she knew.
Yeah, but still, I always looked at her. I'm like, how did you create this person that I work with? And I know his mind is.
Well, you knew my dad. Well, look at my mom, or look at my mom. I did it.
You
did.
Look at my wife.
Yeah,
I mean, pretty similar to my mom, right? I mean, I'm attracted to women who are really good and believe in God, and I want to torture them until they die. That's what I do. I mean, some of us were created to kill really good people, and that's me. Oh, that feels good. I gotta laugh.
God.
But anyway, so there we are. But I'm
sorry, dude. I know everybody else is sorry, and it's the same shit every time you go through this. And as you get older, it just this is what happens. Like people die in your life, and
it's inevitable. Obviously.
And then it's like, and then something like this happens, and then you were like, can I do anything for you? You can't do anything, but you feel obligated to say if there's anything you need. What do you need? You know what I'm saying?
I do like that.
I don't need anything.
I almost said that.
Well, sometimes people need someone to talk to.
What would you guys do though if I was just like, well, you
give them a
message me? What if I'm like, you can I just suck my dick?
I'm telling you, I said that.
Can I go to your house and just choke you just until I jerk off?
I keep telling people.
Seth's like, hey buddy, I love you. Tell me if there's anything I could do. I'm like, you could send me a picture of your girlfriend's pussy right now. Spread wide open. How about that? Send me a picture of your girlfriend's asshole, the inside of it.
It's because
I'm upset too, Seth.
Wow.
Damn it.
What did this turn into?
Oh my God.
We're starting it. It's happening.
But I
Don't steal his blowjob.
I've always said that people should use this time to actually to take up people when they say, hey, is there anything I can do? And then just start, make a list, pre-make a list of all the things you want other people to do for you.
Yeah.
So you have a list of 100 things. So then when something horrible happens in your life, and then people flood you with
some landscaping.
you're just like, all the things, like my door doesn't work. And then you can literally have everyone, think of the army of BDMs that would do things for you. Literally
you
everything.
Really take advantage of it.
I mean,
even Ross baked me a casserole. He made this.
Ross is the good one, by the way.
Yeah, Ross made this fucking.
come on.
You didn't even suck my dick. Ross made me a casserole.
What do you want?
You did nothing.
You don't want a stinky casserole. I know
I'd rather have you suck my dick than Ross's casserole, but I got the casserole. So
I don't know that it would be a good one though. Because Tom's never done it.
The casserole was.
The
casserole was phenomenal.
Of course, he's a chubby guy. He knows how to fucking.
It was fucking great. It was potatoes, shredded chicken, and cheese. Andrea's dad even took some because he was down helping us
you
and
can't
everything.
Fuck that up.
It's fantastic. It's so good. It had bacon in it. It was like a southwestern-y kind of a vibe. You didn't give me nothing. You
I know you don't want
or anything. For my 40th birthday, I got a drone. My mom dies. I don't even get a blowjob.
I don't know what you want. What do you want?
I told you. Blowjob right now on the camera.
I don't pay for
on camera. We put that on Twitch.
This is the last show we ever did. What happened to the show? Daniel's mom died. He went crazy and forced time to give him a blowjob on Twitch.
It got real weird.
They both got arrested and everybody quit. It got out.
I wouldn't quit.
Yeah, but Seth's dojo is going great.
Start jacking it. You said jacking it. So ran out.
Wouldn't be the first time I've done that.
fact that why two guys blow each other?
I've been to Vegas a lot of times, man. I've seen,
What does that mean?
I don't know.
All right.
Apparently, the antidote to extreme mom death sadness is talking about gay guys blowing each other.
God, I
Well, that's the end of the show, guys. We're only going to give you. I'm fucking exhausted. We're going to give you a little taste.
I guess we could tie this into your mom was a librarian, and in honor of her being
fuck books.
No, in honor of her being a librarian and reading. I've got a reading story that happened over Labor Day weekend.
reading story.
Somewhere in my mind, I think like you got to use like Thursday night or whatever the fuck. I don't even know I don't even know what day it is anymore.
Yeah.
But you said that with your sons, and as soon as you opened the book, you were like, whoa. And my mom's like,
You're what killed her, Tom.
yeah, somewhere in the universe, it's like she's like, he's trying again. I told him to try to read.
Come on, stop it. Stop saying it.
That's it.
Stop. You're making me uncomfortable. Anyway, I forgot what day it was, but Crystal had a particular stressful day, and
it's been a bad week for everybody.
I think so.
Yeah,
So-
it has. It's in the energy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because when something like this happens, you're just like, God damn it, man.
Yeah,
there's especially with so many bad people in the world, you're like, God damn. It's like, what the hell?
That's
like,
one of my
such a
simple.
good-
There is no God test. But there's so many of these bad people.
I know. Yeah.
Running around. Like, why would you take her? I mean, just let her. She's not taking a lot of oxygen. Just let her limp along. It's fine.
Anyway,
it's not sucking a lot of resources.
Crystal, she was stressed. I could tell when I get home.
You've been sucking his dick again, haven't you?
I don't make it better because she's trying to do like the school, and then
it's so hard,
and then she's got a full-time job as a realtor.
It's too hard,
and it's actually been busy lately. And so she's trying to juggle all the shit, and then I get home, and then the boys are like, "Daddy," and they hug my legs. And then I walk with them, and they're like, "Time to play," and then we just play, and they're like, "We love Daddy, he's so fun." And then meanwhile, Mom has been doing school,
mean old school.
and they're like, "Daddy, it's fun."
It's not fair.
And then I'm like, "I'm the fun."
I'm the fun.
And then,
so I think that was the catchphrase of Squirt, the mascot for Wet n Wild, for a little while, right? The little water droplets. Squirt. Wasn't his name Squirt?
I think
and he's
so.
like, I'm the fun.
So
shades on, he had sunglasses on.
I recognize that, and then I see the the stress she's going through. So anyway, I could this day I could tell that she was like extra stressed or whatever. And then she's like, so I'm playing with the boys, and then I'm like, I'll handle dinner and bath and bedtime routine. And then she's like, I'm going to take a bath or whatever. I'm just gonna go reset.
Just stare into her own soapy butt.
Just odd, but
soapy butt looking at a soapy butt. That's like
it's just, I'm gonna take a picture and blur it out just so people see what I'm looking at. Every day I'm taking a shower, I'm looking at it. I'm like, why is this here? It's metal.
I think that's for you to.
you're supposed to jack it.
I mean, come on.
Every day.
If anybody's near 40 and can jack off to a black and white picture of the wife's butt, I need
You
something
can't?
else.
I need really graphic.
Nobody can do that anymore. I don't think.
Anyway, so
I need like the ones where the lady like spits in a blender and like pours it on her head.
So anyway, I
just want to laugh. I'm sorry.
I do the bedtime routine. We go into the kids get their pajamas on. We're sitting there and they're like, we want to read a book, and then I'm like, all right, what
How about we do the picture book?
And my wife's been reading them Harry Potter, and I've told you this before. And then and they know that I read.
Dr. Seuss.
I'm more of a Dr. Seuss dad.
I feel like you struggle with Seuss as well.
You're Team Seuss, though.
Yeah, that is a little different. There's a little rhyme.
Whatever underneath that. That's the limit. I'm
Berenstein Bears, maybe?
My ceiling is Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. I killed all the books younger, when they're
What
2,
about
3.
Goodbye Moon or Goodnight Moon.
Oh, yeah.
Baby likes to boogie. Baby likes to rock and roll. All those books.
There's a truck one. Anyway, so they wanted the next chapter. chapter of the first Harry Potter book. I forgot what it's called.
Chapter 8.
Is it
Huff and Puff's Cave of Wonders?
Sorcerer's Stone or some shit. And so I was like, no, let's do another book, a shorter one. And then like, no, we want Sorcerer's
Harry.
And then so
Dracula musical.
And they're like, why not, Dad? Why? And then they're
why don't you just make things up? Why don't you just like,
Daddy.
no, Harry went to the cave. Oh no, Ron's dead. Ron, wake up, Ron.
Oh, just make up.
Harry cannot find Ron's wand to put Ron's pants back on. Like, just make up anything you want. You have a good imagination.
I was like, okay, let's do this. I mean,
what are you slap your chest? You have to suck yourself up
because then I was like, come on, I'm a fucking grown ass man.
He puts his mouthpiece in. I'm ready for this.
I'm like, I read some goddamn Harry Potter. Like, it's a kid's book.
It's not.
And I don't know.
It is. It's like 5th and 6th grade reading level.
It's like
a
10 to 12
teenage kids book. I was like, I could read this. Like, anyway, so I was like, just get it. And then Tommy runs.
Jesus, you gotta be so mad about it. You're ruining Harry Potter.
And then so
go on, get your wizard book, bring it back here to Papa. Go get your wizard book.
And then so Tommy runs and pulls it out. It's in like this. There's all the volumes of it.
There's like 900 volumes.
Who knows?
Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban or whatever. All these different things.
18 inches by 18 inches. Like, God damn it, a never-ending storybook.
It's a bunch of nonsense. And trust me, it's coming from a guy who makes up nonsense.
Yeah. So
I can write that shit in a night.
So Tommy and Max, they get next to me Indian style, and I get the book. And
that's crisscross applesauce.
Yeah, you can't say that anymore. Look at this guy. One football game, and he's got Redskins.
I even knew that. I knew that.
Yeah. You want to be a social justice warrior.
You get a Carol point.
Yes.
You get a Carol point.
Okay. But no one's offended by
Normally,
that.
he's racist. And he called you out. So you get a Carol point in honor of my mom. Good job. You're changing your ways. I like it.
Well, in front of people, yes.
Yeah. So that's fine. Hey, what behind closed doors? You know, that's how the world works.
Yeah, exactly.
So Crystal, she has the string.
What's called a bookmark? Jesus Christ, the string. It's not a
He said the string thing. I just
you
heard
just made Sam old lady laugh. She was like.
And then I flipped up page.
You can't write that stuff, folks.
She's been reading one chapter a night, right? And then so it's a start of a new chapter, and then I'm like, well, how much does Mom read you? Is like one full
page?
No, chapter. I'm like, one chapter, a whole chapter. And then
I do the same thing because Andrea does that.
Counting the pages, like 22 pages.
Yeah, it's like
So the girls' equivalent.
God.
I think I dodged a bullet because the girls' equivalent, or could be, if you're not going to do fantasy, we're doing Babysitters Club.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
they just rebooted that.
Yeah, that's what they're. Yeah, so they're reading that, but then Andrea, you're right. They get stuck, and then and May's like, "You got to do a chapter," and I'm like, "A fucking chapter? We'll do 2 pages. One and one.
Yeah, front and back.
Yeah. You know, because like I sit in there and I'm getting tired. I'm so fucked up, high and drunk. I'm so hard.
That Morgan Freeman, he gets extra takes and shit.
He's getting paid to do it. I'm just drunk.
I mean, like he fucks up and then he yells at the people in the booth like, I'm gonna do it over.
I'll do it over.
Like, I'm doing it live.
Very good.
Yeah. So anyway, I have to read out loud a whole goddamn chapter, and then I open up to where the bookmark is.
There it is.
And the chapter is
do you have it?
Broom racing. What is it called?
Broom racing.
Quidditch. Broom racing.
Boogity. Let's go broom racing.
Oh my God.
And it's
Broom soccer.
I don't know what.
All right, here comes the number 3 broom. It's a skull broom.
I don't know.
Yeah, coming up next, it's a DuPont broom.
I don't know what chapter it is.
Jeff Gordon's gay.
It's literally on. It's Quidditch or whatever.
Yes,
like
it's
the
a
whole
game.
The whole the chapter is on
it's
the Quidditch
football for
match.
wizards.
Yeah,
you should like that. If there's
Hufflepuff
anything there that you should like, Quidditch.
That is a sport.
Could be some gambling going on
you
there.
can gamble on Quidditch.
So I know enough where I know like what it is, the broom racing, and then so
It's not broom racing.
He did it again.
The golden snitch.
yeah.
When they chase it around.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah.
I bought Tracy a snitch alarm clock.
Okay, the snitch and the Bolger.
You send me a picture of the snatch.
What's the Bolger?
Funny thing, after I gave her the snitch, I got some snatch.
Yeah.
Ding.
Snitch and snatch.
Like Seth is reading it to her.
At
the same time.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Can you tuck me in after fucking me? Oh God, I just got gross the fuck out.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. That was pretty bad.
I've seen the videos.
Wait, what? There's videos?
Not the
Oh.
I was like, wait a minute.
Not the illegal ones. The ones where adults are pretending to be babies. No, Jesus. Don't be a weirdo, Sam.
So
I'm the weird one.
So anyway,
Another Tom watches baby.
That's his king.
They're all on the same page. I've seen.
That would fucking kill my mom to know that.
It's on the. Anyway,
It's on the what?
So
It's on the same page. I get what he's saying.
Yeah.
So I don't click on
It's
it.
suggested because when you click on something.
Suggested.
But then occasionally you click on the one that's like a premium and you're like, it's not playing.
Oh yeah, that's annoying. When you click and it goes, you have to buy it. I'm like, who pays for this shit?
Yeah. So anyway, I start. I'm like, get it together.
Fuck,
Like,
I need to laugh.
I get myself in the right mindset, and I'm like, you're reading this, you could do this. Like, you do a show, an entertainment show, you could read a story to your sons.
Yeah, but you improv. You don't really read.
Yeah, you don't read. It's
What's your
totally-
level here on either drunk or high?
No,
How much TSC is in your brain?
I usually start drinking alcohol when they are going to bed or asleep.
No, that's where you're.
What about your
messing up.
chongness?
That's there's some CBD.
Oh, come on. There's no CBD. It's all THC.
I mean, can we all look? My mom's dead. Can I just? Is a hot take. I mean, I'm done with it. Right? We're all done with the CBD thing, right? That's 2019, right? I mean, 2020 is THC.
You just use that as a. It's got
when people ask,
it's got CBD, lots of THC, but CBD too.
A little bit of CBD in there.
People will say to you,
Mine
they'll be
really
like,
doesn't.
"Oh, you got your medical marijuana card,
Bet it
so
does,
you're one
Seth.
of the." Oh no. I mean, CBD, the powers
Great
of CBD.
healing qualities.
I mean, I use at least 1 milligram of CBD.
Yeah.
I rub it on my
I rub it on
nipples.
my chest for breathing purposes. I use at least 6,000 milligrams of THC.
Anti-inflammatory properties.
Oh my God!
Anyway,
look at my veins. Look at the blood flowing.
So I'm fine to read, and I make a lot of jokes about me not being able to read, and I can read. It's just not at I don't know what type of level it is.
You can read at like a second grade.
Come
we
on,
get you
how
tested?
dare you? I will not get tested.
Oh, that would be
Ooh,
great.
we should test you.
So let's find out what your
can-
reading level is, and then let's try to raise your reading level this year.
In honor of
And my mom.
I have to think.
Oh, but what if he fails and then it's real sad?
Well, then we kill him.
Okay.
So
Back in.
Or he sucks my dick on the camera.
I start reading the chapter, and the chapter's about this Quidditch match, and I'm going through. I'm reading it. I'm trying to be.
Is Hermione there?
Hermione's there, Ron, Harry, and the whole cast of Snape, and and then
those ragtag bunch of wizards at it again.
and then Bolger and some
Bolger.
Bolger's there.
Whitey Bulger?
Holy shit.
I think you went back on the other website when you
I
read
read goddamn Bolger, so there's a Bolger involved.
Hey, Harry, who do you want fucking whacked?
There's a Bolger.
Oh, I was thinking Bulger, a big monster with a big dick. That's how I
Hey,
pictured.
Harry, these fucking Slytherin motherfuckers are down here breaking my fucking shoes.
Got this witch sucking my dick.
Yeah. I got this big hairy guy. He's got some fucking dog with got 3 fucking heads.
So-
Almost bit my fucking salami.
I'm a little offended by the
So,
Italian.
I don't know. I've never seen the Harry Potter movies. I obviously didn't read the first half of the book, so I don't know what's going on. But from what
Wait,
I'm
you watched
reading,
the movies, right?
No, I've never seen the movie.
He literally just said he's never watched Harry Potter.
I don't listen to him.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
And so I don't
Tom
know.
can't read, Seth can't listen.
Doesn't listen to the radio. It's fine.
It's, like it says, everybody expects Harry to be good at this match, and he's nervous about it. But they start the match, and then I got through that. But I'm going. The kids are into it. I'm trying to do what Crystal does, where each.
You said she does voices, right?
Oh yeah, each voice she'll change of Ron, Harry, and stuff. The only problem is
Harry, you almost forgot your scarf.
I'm reading, and I don't know who says it until the end. So how am I supposed to know?
Oh, you know how to pronounce it.
I'm like, well, how am I supposed to know it? Because it says
Harry, hit the snitch over here, said Hermione. Said Hermione. So
Anyway,
you're like, oh, it's a mess.
I'm getting through it, and the boys are into it, and they're fine.
But you have to follow the story and know that if one person talks, then he's probably talking to Hermione, which will be a girl's voice. You have to follow it. As
Even Seth, I think, would give it a try.
He's just now trying to read.
actor.
Don't tell him how to do reading comprehension. It's too advanced.
Okay.
No, how dare I do it? I do not read at third grade.
Hey, how does it make you feel that I read? I do better than you. How does it make you feel?
I read words. Okay, I don't think
I know I could. Oh, you want to make a bet? You don't think I could read better than you?
Wait a minute. Are we going to have a read-off? My mom would be so fucking proud. There's nothing my mom would like more than an old-fashioned read-off.
Hell yeah.
Dickhead.
And a spelling bee on top of it.
I can read better than Seth Picciselli. And people are like, oh, yeah, okay. Congratulations.
He has been hit in the head a lot.
I can't spelling. No. But reading.
Hold on. With spelling, it's reading and spelling. I think you got to do both.
You can run faster than Stephen Hawking. Great. Anyway, so I get to the part in this book, in this chapter, where it starts doing play-by-play for the goddamn match, right?
Okay.
And so
Huffenpuff, the Slytherin.
Who's on third? Who's on third? Who's on fourth?
So there's a paragraph of goddamn commentary about this fake game using nonsense words and shit like what's the
Bulger,
there's a
snitch.
There's a snitch. There's a waffle. There's something. What is it? What's the
blue waffle? That's not blue.
No. It's okay. So anyway,
trash people on the couch.
I get to this part in the book, and then I'm like, oh shit, this is getting hard. And then I'm reading it.
You're drowning.
And then
you're drowning.
Sorry.
My God.
And as
each team is made of 7 players, consisting of 3 chasers, 2 beaters, 1 keeper, and 1 seeker.
There's a beater.
There's a bulger.
There's a beater and a bulger.
The job of the chasers is to keep possession of the scarlet quaffle, a leather ball passed between players.
Sounds like
a waffle.
Sounds like a game.
And they're bludgers, not bulgers.
Okay.
Bludgers.
He's dyslexic.
Where are the blamers at?
So
there's some blamers in there.
So it's commentary using nonsense names and nonsense made up shit in this nonsense game.
Choppers to Bulgers. Bulgers to the Crimson Wiffle Piff.
And then I start struggling hard, right? Where I'm like going back and then I start looking into my son's eyes and they're getting sadder and sadder. They know.
They know you're an idiot.
You're
an idiot.
This is when
she stopped.
This is when she closed her eyes, like seriously, because he was really. There's nothing
you
meant more to her than reading that.
Did you have to pull down your readers to see your son's eyes?
Oh yeah, do you have your glasses?
Oh yeah, I got my glasses.
But Tommy probably thinks it's cool, right?
No, he's like, I don't understand.
No, I meant because you're wearing glasses now.
Oh yeah, well, no, I thought he would, but he's like, you're a weak like I am.
So he walked by him in the hallway. I was over there. And he goes, Dad's got glasses. He's gay. I was like, yeah, I know. Tommy doesn't even wear his glasses because his dad forgets him all the time. So he doesn't even have them.
This portion of the book is not, and so man, you guys, I told you guys a little bit about it, and you were clowning me, saying this is a 5th and 6th grade reading level, and there should be no. And I'm telling you that this shit is difficult to read. And I had Crystal take a picture of the actual like paragraph.
Page, okay.
Who do you want to read it?
And I'm gonna. Well, Seth now challenge me.
I didn't challenge. I didn't say anything about Harry Potter.
Now he's backtracking.
So because here's the thing, I'm not getting. You know, I'm.
You had practice. You read it last night.
No. I'm not gonna read it again. I can't. I told you. I'm gonna say.
I think. Wait, give us a little sample of how you read it.
No sample.
Do you want me to read it?
No, you can read.
Because then Seth will remember.
I will not remember.
Yeah, you won't. Because
do you want to send him out of the room?
Well, no, I'm wanting to read it out loud.
Right.
I'm
first glance, like he did.
Yeah, I'm not practicing. I'm just reading this out loud.
If it's like his news, he'll be like, Okay. Okay, hold on.
Yeah. So
okay, so there's a gorilla in Salt Lake City whose owner won't buy him EDP or who?
Talk about that.
Yeah, he always talking some animal story.
So I'm just telling you when I got to this part that I believe.
Pass it over to Seth.
This
Give it a
is-
shot, Seth.
This is more complicated.
Do it
than
for Mama Dennis.
just some
I need to
kid's
know
book.
context. I need to know backstory of what's happening.
Don't just read the words.
There's a Quidditch match going on.
Yeah, this is.
And
That's the
Tom,
backstory.
Tom got called away.
First of all, you see the letters go
Well, don't
off
start on the top.
My God.
Go down a couple
Did
lines.
you spell something on the book? It looked like diarrhea all over it or something.
It's really old.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
first print.
Did she take the picture of the book with a Daguerre-type camera? It's all... Sorry, that's an old camera.
Go ahead, Seth.
Harry tried to turn back towards the Gryffindor goalposts. He had half a mind to ask Wood to call timeout, and then he realized that his broom was completely out of control. He couldn't turn it. He couldn't direct it at all. It was zigzagging through the air and every now and then making violent swishing movements which almost unseen him.
He's got the goods.
Yeah, this guy's not bad.
Well, that's not the part with it. Go ahead.
Okay, keep going.
That's halfway through. Lee was still
That's halfway through, you fucking idiot!
God, he's bullying him while he's
He
reading.
yells at your son.
That's what Tom and Max say to him.
Oh, I see. This is the next part he's talking about. Okay. Slytherin in possession. Flint with the quaffle. Passes Spinnet. Passes Bell. Hit hard in the face with Bluger. Hope it broke his nose. Only joking. Professor Slytherin. Score. Oh no, the Slytherins were cheering. No one. Bam, motherfucker!
Oh my God!
I think it's Bulger, but you said blue.
Wait.
But that's only one. You did very good.
Read on.
You did good.
Hey, motherfucker! You disrespected my wife. I'm taking you outside for a kid book read off.
I bet you if your wife did hear me read that, she'd get wet.
Oh my God, a children book?
You just spit everywhere. My God, we're all gonna lose our taste and smell.
Listen, I'm just saying.
She's going to ask me to come over to read to her kids now.
She might call you to read something else.
I'll read her all night long.
And it goes on and on. They're doing the commentary, and I'm just nonsense. And I'm saying that they were just difficult.
You're normally not.
I get what you're saying,
normally not the guy to have another guy kind of one up you in front of you. How do you feel right now? You look,
Get the spoon. Listen. I know that. I'm just saying it caught me off guard, and I'm like,
that was a big adrenaline. No lie, I feel like I just stepped in a cage. Like my adrenaline was like fired.
Wow, feels just like an MMA fight.
No, it really does. I swear to God.
Hey, Butler, punch him in the head real quick. Feel at home.
I got an adrenaline rush going, for real.
Yeah, look at him. You were really nervous about that.
A little bit, yeah, because I wanted to make sure I
wanted
wasn't
to perform.
stupid.
You wanted to make sure you weren't stupid.
That's exactly right.
Well, we figured it out. It has nothing. It has nothing to do with you being able to read. It has everything to do with what Samantha's been saying for a long time. You hate fun, and this Quidditch match thing, like
you're it's nonsense.
He was doing the whole thing about like the
he was
past
into it,
and because he is a kid.
That's true.
And you have a like.
I do kind of read very monotone.
You're very pop.
Like I was just reading the facts, and I'm like, when it gets to the
what
passing
are the statistics?
Passing the
I feel like
snitch
you
and
would
the
be like,
waffle.
and
I'm
Harry scored the winning goal. Your kids are like, a little more.
No excitement.
That's cute.
Yeah. Anyway, it's fine.
Do you feel like you're getting better?
But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna make
reading.
it. I'm gonna make it my goal to just read the rest of these books to my sons.
Do you ever do what I do?
That's
Now,
They'll never understand what's going on. Because after that, it was like, honestly, it was like Frank Gore reading that Declaration of Independence. Because I looked at their eyes and they had no idea.
By the way, that's never happened. He's never read it.
I have no. They had no idea what was going on. I could tell, and they were disappointed in me.
Do you do what I do? First of all, the fun fact and a pro tip for dads is get a book that's like a Where's Waldo style book because you don't have to read shit.
Just point stuff out.
Yeah,
picture
you just sit there. Like I got May.
Real high and stare
It's a book, Where's Caesar? And it's like her dog, and you find her dog on all the pages, and she fucking loves it.
Not the Roman Caesar, I got you.
No, yeah, she loves it. So you could get one of those. The other thing that I think is is super funny about this is the fact that like these type of books are obviously things that you hate, but you do like voices and characters and this sort
I tell them stories. I like to tell them my own stories that I make up about the fish tank and then a wizard that turns her feet into doo-doo. They love the wizard doo-doo feet. But it's me just improving a story in my head, not.
So if you really, why don't you just improv the story using the characters you see on the book?
Yeah, that's right.
And then when Crystal goes to read the next chapter, she'll be dead in the fucking water because you've changed the whole story. It's a great con. If you want to make your
who does
wife
that?
mad.
People who can't read. They just make up whatever they want. On another note, we also promised the boys that we'd take them to the Pancake House, which is their favorite breakfast place.
Pancake House?
Yeah.
Where's that?
Where's that?
Sounds good.
That's
what I call my wife's chest.
Wow.
I'm sorry to laugh.
It's the show name.
So,
Extra Sarah.
And we haven't gone to this particular. It's an IHOP. It's
a house of pancakes.
Yeah. But they call it the Pancake House.
Dude, I love IHOP.
And
you should correct them.
I'll fuck up some IHOP.
And we haven't been there.
Your misnaming of things is getting way out of hand.
He's got dementia back. Really
That's what they say, and I just go with it. I don't correct. It's the IHOP Pancake House. Same shit.
Sure, the little.
Then they grow up and they're 38 and they can't read.
The little one, Max.
I called celery cucumber last night and I freaked the fuck out.
That's how it starts.
Oh, I know.
Oh, it's happening.
Because I was looking at the cucumber, I picked the celery up, and I go, I'm going to cut this cucumber. And she's like, that's celery.
Oh, man.
Oh my God, you're dying. That doesn't make me wet.
I had like a mini panic. I got a hot flash. I started sweating.
Hot flashes.
Yeah, because I started freaking out. Like, fuck. And then I was
My
like, well, why'd I do
boyfriend's
that?
so old. He doesn't know what cucumber is.
Anyway, sorry. Sidetrack.
Wait until they're walking you out of the Joe Rogan's walking you out to give you an honorary like a ribbon at the UFC 400.
Yeah, you got a purple wig on. You got like a pink wig on.
Pink and black wig.
Yeah, pink. You have like a yellow Hummer wheelchair.
Rogan's out red. He is bright red. Like
Joe Rogan, my God. Sunscreen, man.
Shiny.
A little bit of sunscreen. Jeez, so greasy.
It's going to be worse now. He's in Texas with all that sunshine.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway,
Cowboy hat.
we hadn't been to the old Pancake House since COVID. And then
International House of COVID.
By the way, a fun fact: it started. At the Pancake House.
The balloon clown.
It all started at the Pancake House. One balloon clown jacked off.
Blowing his COVID in balloons.
He jacked off in the back and blew made one dog animal.
Yeah. So I forgot we promised them. It was one of those promises that was like, we'll take you there next week, and they remembered. Like,
I
don't know why I can't remember.
No, I never do that.
They still have good memory because they're kids. Young brains.
Like we don't remember shit, so we could all tell each other anything, and then
also,
next day
they'll use that against you. They'll lie. They'll lie and be like, "Oh, you told us that you take us this weekend. You never said
May
it."
remembers
Kids
the
are
entire
sneaky, man.
menu at her school for school lunch.
No.
She knows what day it is.
Yeah.
I'm like, Tuesday, I'm going to get your lunch, and she's like, you don't have to, Daddy. I'm going to buy it. It's breakfast for lunch today. I already read the menu. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Then I look at her and her mom, and I'm like, why the fuck am I here?
No, they got
I don't even need to parent you. You guys just go live alone. I'm going to go be sad at the beach house for a while, all right?
I'm holding you back.
Yeah, I really am. Why am I here?
So
They plan your lunch.
They have been taking care of me.
So they remembered some passing comment. They were like, "Oh yeah, we'll take you to the Pancake House."
I do love a
this
good
weekend.
pancake house, man.
And then
the cupcake pancakes. Yeah. I know you like for a cheat meal to go crazy.
Oh, yeah. Well,
it's a stack of pancakes that they make it like a they ice the top of it, sprinkle it like a cupcake.
Like a cupcake.
Yeah, May loves it.
And so we're like,
garbage food.
All right, let's go. You know, like everybody's doing like masked when you walk in, and then you sit down. You can take off your mask, and like I assume that every restaurant has it figured out by now or whatever. So, because I've been to a bunch of, it's all fine. And
yeah, it's fine. I'm in here with you, and you don't even know how that's working out right now.
We go there, and it's funny. We're all wear masks. We're going there, but they have these basically like plexiglass partitions between each. Like, so
I
it's
like
all
that
hanging.
better.
And
I like the partitions better.
Yeah.
I just wish that they were solid and not clear. I want. I want to be in a tiny little eating box.
Yeah, give me a little eating booth.
Yeah, I want a little.
By myself.
So
yeah, I'm in.
Apparently, like, and I'm wondering if this happens with a lot of chain restaurants because, like, I imagine that mom and pop, and this is a total theory, but mom and pop restaurants, there's a little more like employees have a little more invested into like the success of the company. You know what I'm saying? Like they know the owners, or the owners work there. Like those kind of breakfast places where all, like it's more family. Like I feel like a corporate,
like Junior's down the road.
Yeah, they all know each other.
The one lady, I think she's been waiting at Junior's for like 9 years. It's insane.
They got a vested interest in the company, but I feel like corporate, like breakfast places or restaurants, like the employees may not have the same vested interest into the success of the company, besides from their own position and their own job.
It's more of a job and less of a career.
So the Pancake House has fallen into a little disrepair.
Which one did you go to?
Was it not like that before the pandemic?
It's a little bit, and I may have misremembered, but I was like, God damn! They fucking took the international part too literally. It's
like being in the middle of India,
downtown Mogadishu.
It's like, goddamn, it's Beirut.
Yeah, it's all, and then I'm like, what? Whoa!
IHOP's never look. I've never eaten at one. They never look like a place I want to go eat.
The one on Colonial.
I'm right at Waffle House.
I've never had IHOP.
I got in a bad fight at that IHOP.
The Colonial one?
About what? About what?
It wasn't me. I'd pull up with my girlfriend at the time, and there was about 10 rowdy individuals with their girls, and they're like cracking on me pretty bad.
They were cracking on you?
Then you had
Wait a minute, hold on. You had a melee at an IHOP?
It was bad. Like
in the parking lot or inside?
No, in the parking lot.
Hold on,
it was like a biker gang? Like what the fuck happened?
Okay, it was a group of
a Kimbo fight.
Look at this guy's ears.
They were mad that you knocked out Kimbo?
No, they were mad that they just called me, hey, white boy, what are you doing here? I'm like, I live right down the street. I'm just coming to get some pancakes on my cheap meal.
So then what'd you do?
My girlfriend.
Did you please tell me you got back in karate pose?
Like Street Fighter.
I'm the one that always tries. I'm always really good about fights. I calm down. I'm like, no, I'm like, guys, this is not worth it. It's stupid, because I know I'm gonna fucking kill somebody and go to jail for the rest of my life or something like that. Yeah. But my girlfriend at the time,
your car looked like a tampon, motherfucker.
Yeah, they were saying some
it's the
shit
guy
like
that jacks off at the smoothie plate.
How do they know
you
that?
nasty motherfucker.
Did you
my girlfriend got out of the car and said, "What'd you just say?" So
you bitch.
I started yelling at her to get in.
Beat you up.
Wait,
Yeah, exactly.
this doesn't add up to me. You pulled into an IHOP parking lot,
and there was
You're talking to the Silverback, and we're in a H2, the non-douchiest car in the world.
I don't think I had I had my BMW.
They just randomly started yelling at you?
Randomly started yelling. Like, they're all just out chilling. I opened the door, and they just started like, hey. They're like, hey, what's up, white boy? I'm like, nothing, I'm just getting some food. And then she started saying something to them.
See, what if they were just literally saying, what's up?
No, tell by their tone of voice, they weren't just saying what's up.
That's what we'll make America great again. Get your pancakes. I have it under control.
Yeah. And I started yelling at her, and then they started yelling at her back, and I was like, don't talk to her like that, I'm just trying to chill out. And then they're like, well, fuck you, and I'm like, well, fuck you.
Oh, shit.
And then I start like, and then there was too many. There was like 15 all surrounding me, so I was like,
get over here.
I grabbed her.
Delson punch.
Finish him.
I didn't do my karate stuff. I did it a couple times in street fights, but not this
So
time.
how did it end?
I grab her, throw her in the car. She's yelling at the window. They're like this close to me. I'm like talking to them, like, get back, get away, get the fuck away from me. I close the door, and as I start to pull off, they grab my arm and they start like girls. They're like 3 girls. Like,
why are girls?
There was girls and guys combined.
Get that man.
How does this not make sense? What does this not make sense to you? It's a simple altercation.
It seems.
They start shit.
Odd.
I start yelling back.
At an IHOP.
Scratch his arm.
This doesn't seem odd to anybody else. Is IHOP known for people fucking starting altercations?
Did you see my arms?
When you walk around with
It was
Seth
a simple
in a flashy
altercation.
car and you're buff,
on the
people
weekend?
fuck with you.
Yeah, they do.
It was like 2 a.m. on a Saturday night.
So everybody was drunk.
Everyone was fucked up.
The whole
Gotcha.
scenario just had
We were
bad
fucked up.
written all over.
And then me and my girl at the time got huge. She's like, well, I'm like, why would you fucking do that when there's that many? And I can't do that. And she's like, you should have done this and you shouldn't have yelled at me in front of them. And I'm like, we got
God, shut the fuck up, lady.
Oh, it was
You're
bad.
gonna get your
It
ass
was so
kicked.
bad. But I had scratch marks on my arm from them, like on the way out. They grabbed me. I was
I
like,
hope you went to the doctor.
I'm probably got a disease now. Probably got pancake disorder.
something.
So
But anyway, that was the only time I retreated in a fight.
when the only time.
Write that down.
Well,
Write that
then
down.
there's a couple times where your brain retreated.
Yeah, because it's bouncing back. Yeah, when it retreated to the left side. You laughed.
Yeah, that's not funny. Though.
Anyway,
That's why you're not doing it anymore.
Yeah.
we're walking out of the Pancake House, and then there's people like I'm.
Hey, what are you doing? Same guy.
Look at him.
Scratch his arms.
Scratch his arms.
Scratching my arm. All right, we're
Is
walking
that
out,
soapy butt?
and then there's a corridor. I call it the Corona corridor, where people are waiting on both sides, and it's close. And then I'm walking.
Did you have a mask when you're walking
Yeah,
through?
yeah,
Did you
everybody got
shield your
masks.
Too
children?
tight. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Everybody's got masks, but we're trying to walk down the Corona corridor, and then I notice everybody's looking at my sons, right? And then I'm like, why are they? Because there's other people. Because
No
they-
pants on.
They're completely
Oh my
They're
god.
just standing there. Little Willie's out right in the eye.
Because then I got scared. I was like, "What? Are you not supposed to bring your kids around?" Because of the whole thing. And we're like, "Whatever." And they're looking at it. And they're like, "Come on!" And then I looked down at Tommy, and he's drinking his chocolate milk through his mask.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. No way.
He's Tom. He's you. He's you.
He was able to do it. He was fucking drinking it through his fucking mask. And then I'm like, "Stop!"
Your kid's a dodo.
We get to the car.
No, it just looks like there's shit on his face.
Yeah, it was a big ring,
I'm like,
right?
how? I didn't even know that was possible. And he's like, I got some.
I got some.
Oh my god.
that's fantastic.
So anyway,
Well, the chocolate might kill the
Well, he's
coronavirus.
definitely got COVID now because he drank it through his mask that was
Yeah.
exposed to the outside IHOP.
And then you're in here with us.
that's fine. All right, let's take a quick break.
Well, it's time for
It's
a break.
good to laugh again. Fuck.
Oh, it is good. Guys, thank you so much for being so cool. Best listeners ever. I'll probably say that a bunch of times today. Let's do some music. This was set up for last week, but it's really good. I wrote these guys online on Bandcamp. They're called Catholic Guilt. And they said, sure, play our music. We would like that. The name of the song is A Boutique Affair. We'll be right back. Did you know that 2 years ago today, I did something to make my house absolutely amazing, and that's working with and redoing all of the flooring in my home, courtesy of the At Home Floor Store.
Yep, I did the exact same thing.
It's so good.
And it was the best decision. It transforms your house. Like, I had this old, 1980s big square tile, black grout.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's how you know.
Yeah, I know.
If you got the black grout.
Yeah, and then I tried to justify it. I'm like, this is not that bad. But after I got
Then you had a gypsy paint your grout. Oh, remember that? Oh, why did you do that?
I got to watch
The
it break it
first
out.
step that Tom does with anything.
God damn it.
Sam, the first step Tom does with anything when it dies is he paints it. His yard dies, he paints it green.
Oh, yeah.
Grout turns black, paint it white. And then it gets white black, which is not even a real color. It's like the absence of color and all the colors combined.
Yeah. It's the trashy way to fix anything. You just paint it.
Yeah, I've done it.
Anyway, and what's great about working with At Home Floor Store is you get their savings from not having a brick and mortar building. Yeah. Like my neighbor Francis, he literally got quotes.
He did everything too. That's right.
He got quotes from all big box stores and stuff, and then At Home Floor Store came to his house and then left him samples. he chose the sample. He got the luxury vinyl plank like you did, and he's like, listen, they were able to give me better quality at a lower price, and it's because they don't have the overhead.
They also installed rather quickly. Like I think I was scheduled for a 4-day installation, or no, a week, and they did it in 4 days.
Yeah.
Really fast. With mine, they were able to lay it right on top of the existing tile, so there was no dust.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And they bring it to you, and in a day and age, during the stupid virus where you don't really want to travel, they'll come to you.
Dude, in my remodel, my real man drywall guy, who's literally real man, been around,
he saw your tile, got a tear in his eye.
They did such a good job in the install that the drywall guy's like, they did a good job.
Yeah, you don't get him to comment on anything.
No, I know. Yeah. Like, and usually those guys are like, they missed the spot.
That's the equivalent of him telling his kids he loves them. When he comments on the tile.
Yeah. And they did not only did they do a great job, they did it fast, and it was great working with At Home Floor Store.
Yeah, give them a call.
Yeah.
See what they can do for you.
Yeah, Justin Whitaker's a BDM. He'll take care of you if you're a BDM. I'm telling you to just check out their website. It's At Home Floor Store for all your flooring needs.
A lot of people in the chat room asking who that is. That is Bay Ledges. The name of the song is Cloud Vision off of the New Days record. Welcome back to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I am Dan.
I'm Tom. So we're doing a merch pop-up tent tomorrow at Johnny's. That's Saturday, September 12th from 11 to 2. I know Samantha's going to be out there.
I'll be out there with Eric.
Yeah, selling some semantic stuff. And Eric has our brand new Van Dennis yard signs that we had printed. And we couldn't figure out how to distribute them.
Already get stolen?
Yeah, it did.
Did it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he went on vacation like he does. And when he came back, it was gone.
Is Butler out chopping the bushes?
I think he might be out there chopping.
Yeah.
We got those political yard signs for sale, the brand new straw hat that had like a new design with the tip touch underneath.
Yeah, it's nice.
That
only took us like 5 versions of the hat to get one I like.
I know. Some shirts.
And the whiskey glasses out there.
Whiskey glasses.
They're so cool.
Lots of different masks.
Those whiskey glasses are going to be $5. So if you want to go.
Damn, that's cheap.
I know.
The masks are the best masks by our masks.
Yeah, they're from Dome. So they're quality. They have adjustable like ear straps.
And they're light. They're very light. And they have a pocket on the inside where you can put a filter.
Right.
They're fucking amazing.
4 new masks. We have a BDM blue men's shirt. We have a BDM blue ladies baseball tee, which I'm wearing now if you're watching Twitch.
Best shirt we've done.
Those are all
I haven't seen it. Stand up. So.
And for any...
Don't do that.
I actually did it.
Wow. It looks good. And plus, like, for the guys
they do run small, but
they do.
the ladies ones. But mine's actually... I got an extra large, and I think I should have got a large, because they do stretch a bit. So. They stretch.
What is happening? They're doing a show now.
So if you want to get
kind of embarrassed for myself.
You should be.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
So,
am I all red?
If you're just interested in the political Van Dennis yard signs, we also dropped a limited amount at Sunshine State Threads in Sanford, right next to the West End. So they're going to have some, and also at Six Flags Mulch in Longwood, they have a limited amount. If you want to go,
only a few. So
they're going to have them tomorrow as well, and then until they run out.
And for the guys that have emailed me about Samantha's shirt and said that the guys need a version.
I knew that was going to happen.
And they're upset because the girls have the baseball tee. Just think how long the girls had nothing. So I think we're okay for a little bit. Yes, we'll get you one, but let's let the ladies have a little something that's theirs.
We also have new stickers on the site. If you want free stickers, go to the site. We have some new ones.
Butler told me something that he's working on, or you guys have been working on kind of while I was away, that I'm really jazzed about.
So we got a bunch of new merch on tomandan.com, and just click on the merch section. All the stuff that we talked about is up there, and if you want to grab some in person for a cheaper price, because the merch tent's going to have discounted rate on all the merch, because we don't have to ship it and all that.
Right.
So that's going to be at Johnny's on Saturday from 11 to 2, and if you want those political signs, they're going to be at Sunshine State Threads and Six Flags Mulch as well on Saturday.
Indeed. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh. Thanks for the heads up.
Is kicking in with every new hit at the gym. He lays attack, but the Russian won't call him back. And we all forgot about that fight. Just more proof for long you're gonna die. It's Seth Petrozelli with your Douche Bro
Douche Bro News.
News today brought to you by Precision Door of Central Florida. No, Seth, he has a silent packet. Okay, here we go. Get it out. All right. Precision Door. Okay. Oh, okay. All right.
There it is.
That's the line now.
Okay, I'm good now.
It's one of those ones that get up on the seat of the toilet.
407-710-BDMS. You got a silent package motor, right? Oh, come on. This is business, goddammit!
Yeah, no, it's silent most of the time.
It's Wi-Fi. Call Precision.
Oh, I don't got really. I don't get the Wi-Fi.
You got Wi-Fi?
You got the Bobo?
It's got Wi-Fi.
Why didn't he ask me? I don't know. Maybe it does. I
You
don't
weren't
know.
paying attention.
It probably does.
If it's the same, the silent package,
It's silent, yeah.
yeah. But it comes with the Wi-Fi
Because
motor. It
it's
works
silent.
on
Don't work. It's silent. I'm just joking. It works.
It's silent.
God damn it!
Business.
I'm joking. It
I
works.
just pushed this car. Okay.
Hold on, I got you that shit for free, right?
Wait, what?
No, you did it.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
That would have been nice.
Oh yeah, that didn't work out.
Oh yeah, we tried. Yeah, we tried.
We usually hook people up, but not racist ex-fighters.
Hey, weren't you the guy that got a fight with a bunch of my friends at the IHOP?
So
What do we got first?
Okay, so it's September, so officially everyone's talking about Christmas already. So figured I'd do a little Christmas news.
I like it.
In Kissimmee, would you like to travel with Buddy the Elf? Or take photos in front of the Griswold home? Sorry. A new pop-up experience in Kissimmee will put you into the center of your favorite Christmas flicks.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's so cool. Gaylord Palms Resort's new experience called I Love Christmas Movies will put you into scenes from iconic Christmas movies like Elf, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, A Christmas Story, and A Year Without Santa Claus. I don't know that movie.
I don't know that one.
A Year
They
Without
don't,
Santa
they don't got Home Alone?
And everyone's favorite, A Year Without Santa Claus.
Well,
Jesus.
there's 13, I don't know. That wasn't all of them.
Yeah,
Saying.
I've never even
You'll
heard
be
of
able to
that.
take photos in some of the most iconic scenes from movies. You might remember all of these movies, like Home Alone, The Santa Claus, and Passion of a Christ.
Yeah, but what? A year without
Ooh, I
Santa
get my
Claus?
photo made with the
Hold on.
satanic
I know, that was the
baby from
last one they
Passion of
wrote.
a
I
Christ.
don't
But
know.
has anybody here ever even heard of that movie?
Google that. Somebody Google that.
So it's weird that they
1 year
would-
without Santa Claus?
they'd spend a
Is
bunch
it
of
a year without Christmas or a year without
A
Santa?
Year Without Santa Claus.
There's The Year Without Santa Claus, which was a TV film in 1974.
Wow.
It was an animated television
What a
special.
fucking throwback.
Hey, we're gonna spend a bunch of money on this super obscure
Oh,
movie.
no,
one's
it's
ever-
Rankin and Bass.
Yeah, it is. It's old school.
It's Rankin, yeah, that makes sense.
I never saw that one.
Well,
the claymation shit.
well, it's not claymation. Rankin and Bass. It's like felt
Stop
puppetry.
motion.
Yeah,
Stop
stop animation.
Yeah, but it's that. Why do they put A on here? That's bad reporting, Wesh.
Typo.
yeah.
It got a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I know what it is now. I never knew the name of that.
I
was-
never saw that one.
It's the stop motion, like
Yeah.
the
Creepy ass shit.
yeah.
Rankin Bass. I mean, those guys.
Love 'em.
Yeah, I do too. They,
I'm going to have to check that one out this year.
So it says the pop-up featuring 13 scenes. So I'm guessing there might be 13 movies or maybe a couple scenes from some movies. I don't know. Will be multi-sensory experience filled with replicas from the movies, which is cool, audio clips, and more. The experience is just one of the many activities Gaylord Palms Resort is working for the holiday season. Besides jumping into the movies, you'll be able to go ice tubing, take part in scavenger hunts, lame, decorate gingerbread cookies, and much more.
I like that.
So they're not doing the ice exhibit anymore? Is it just like the movie
Well,
house?
I mean, once
thing,
you've
movie
seen
stuff?
it after a couple years, you're like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, let's be honest.
After it's like
I enjoy
gay
throwing on a
Lord
good
Palms.
parka and walking through
Yeah,
some
but
ice
it's somebody else's
shit.
parka. Think about it.
Yeah.
You know, with Corona, that's a lot of parka cleaning. You know, disinfect these parkas. You get one guy with Corona, and everybody's fucking got it, right?
Yeah. I wonder if that's and also
Corona won't survive in the cold.
It's
I've
small.
heard
But I made the mistake of bringing Tommy and Max to that ice exhibit way too early.
Bring them when they're like 1.5.
There's a bundle of freezing, and I'm freezing, and I'm strollering them through the exhibit, and they could care less, and they're freezing to death. And I'm like, why did I pay the $180 for this?
I don't know what's worse, either doing it with children or doing it without children. Because I did it by just Jen and I, and it was fucking horrible. It's dumb.
It's like, okay, you carved all this ice. That's pretty impressive. It's cold as shit in here. That's something.
Yeah, but isn't that impressive because they don't have to carve it really anymore? With technology, couldn't you just use molds and send these things to every place in the world? And it's
right.
They usually import like a bunch of Chinese people over there, and they carve them. At least they did in the DC.
But is that all hand carved?
Yeah, it's all hand carved by Asian people, like Butler's saying. But they all went to the IHOP and said beat them up.
So they're doing this instead of the ice exhibit,
and it's from November 2nd or 4th, I think it says, until January 3rd. Yeah,
I mean, that is a moneymaker. Like
that'll kill it. Yeah,
because you go there, and if you want to, like,
I'll risk Corona for that.
I don't want replicas.
Yeah, when I read the replica, I thought I read it wrong because when I originally read it, I thought it said like props from.
Yeah, I want props. Yeah, I want real. I want the real stuff.
Yeah.
There's too many Gaylords to do that, though, right?
If you
but this is a destination one, I would imagine. So
if you go to there and get like the full like family package, you're spending $400 or whatever. Like it's insanely
let's
expensive.
do this. If you
work hard and you can afford it.
If you go to like Millennia,
not worth it.
If you go to like Millennia Santa or what used to, he used to be the best Santa, but then he got like pilfered to what's that place? Fun Spot.
Oh yeah.
But what do you, in the Great Santa Wars?
Wait, there's a really good
coach,
Santa.
Yeah, in the most beautiful Orlando or Central Florida.
From Millennia to Big Lots.
No.
I remember seeing the setup at Millennia. But
they hooked him up. So the beautiful Santa used to be at the fancy mall that has Louis Vuitton and Gucci and Chanel and all these amazing.
It's such a good mall.
It is a good mall.
I like Florida.
And he used to be there, and then they weren't going to like pay him what he normally gets paid. So then Fun Spot found out, apparently, and there's a blog that explains all of this. Like, it's war. It's like, it's a big business, man, these fucking Santa Clauses.
Is it just for the Santa himself? Like, he is so good?
Yeah,
he's really good?
If you look at him with Maisie, it's like, oh my God, it's fucking Christmas, and he's here!
Long white hair, long beard,
and he's beautiful. My mom would always say that, and she's right. It's the right adjective. Beautiful. He's a beautiful Santa Claus.
I wonder what he does the rest of the year.
The real fucking guy. I think
That's what I was thinking. Like
I think this guy stays like in his house and keeps his skin nice, because he's
a pro,
and he got sick.
He's got an OnlyFans page.
They weren't going to pay him, as much. So then Fun Spot put in their bid. Well, then they took their one area. They had
now that you have cancer and are skinny, we're not going to pay you. My God.
So they.
It's like Hooters. If you don't have Hooters,
they gave him a whole room. They took one of these rooms that has some of their old shit in it. They're like, hey, all those old spare roller coaster parts, throw them in the dump. We're got Santa Claus. We fucking got it. They took the bid. So they put him in the room,
and they built him a whole thing.
When you go through, I went last year.
I've never been to Fun Spot.
It's amazing. Oh, dude, Fun Spot rules. It's so fun. Take your girl, she'll love it. And then take her
they got Slurpees.
She'll love the Santa Claus bet. Yeah,
I think she can ride almost everything. so they go. I can't. So you go in, and then he has a full liquor bar that you pat there. Like, would you like a mixed drink? And you're just standing in line. I'm like, fuck you, Millennium Mall. This is the greatest thing ever. I had like a fucking.
But is it outside?
No, it's air conditioned.
Oh, okay.
I'm standing in line with a 42-ounce beer that I paid $1 for, like waiting for my daughter.
Have cheap drinks there,
it's
man.
Awesome, dude.
Really? Okay.
It's so great.
They use like the old studio where the guy would film his huge commercials.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Like, let's turn this into Santa's
and they treat him right. Like, he's got like a whole pile of presents and different backdrops and a fucking fireplace. It's awesome.
What do you think is his salary, like public knowledge?
I have always wanted to know this, and Tom and I have never been able to figure out what this guy makes.
Yeah, we got to find that.
Enough to have a bidding war.
Yeah.
Right.
Because not only I'm sure he gets a portion of the pictures and so, you know what I'm saying?
You think he worked that in?
Yeah. Because I'm sure it's like him partnered with the company that does the photography and, but I think you can make like a lot. I mean, there's some article every year that comes out about how like mall Santas, how much money they make and stuff. But I think
it's got to vary.
I wonder if he needs security.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Holy shit. Tracy in our Twitch chat room. Sorry, I didn't plug that. Twitch.tv/TomADanLive. She says, I met a Santa at Trulieve, and he looks authentic. He came to my house on Christmas Eve 2 years ago for $50. His outfit was made by the same designer.
She grifted a Santa from a dispensary?
The Santa outfit for the movie The Santa Claus.
For $50.
Damn, that's a...
Yeah. He drove to your house and then, like, pretended to be Santa in front of your kids.
For how long? I want to do that just for my party.
Santa needs to get back into his Kia Sorrento and drive away. See you at Kajoma.
Santa needs $50. Bad. Real bad.
Oh, that's a cart at
Gotta get his
Trulieve.
TruePod.
Yeah, I need a TruePod. They're $90.
I drive my ass here every Friday.
But more money than that.
TruePods, if you want 800 milligrams, it's expensive. I love Sunshine Kush.
Santa's hallucinating.
I need some CBD to come down. They're getting rid of Mexican pizzas? Oh, poor Santa.
All right, what's the next story?
Santa sound like a Harry Potter.
I had a fucking Mexican pizza because I'm so sad that Taco Bell's getting rid of Mexican pizzas.
But you said that I think your theory and your wife's theory is correct.
It's my wife's theory. She thinks it's all bullshit and then it's a marketing ploy.
Yeah,
it's gotta be.
Because Mexican pizzas are fucking rad, dude. They're so good.
Well, like their entire menu is gutted at this point.
It's just like the McRib, right? Like you say you're going to leave it.
Well,
great
it tastes
demand.
better than a McRib.
The McRib is like, they'll say it's like seasonal,
Limited
right?
time.
This Taco Bell, they're getting rid of like fucking everything they have on the menu. Everything.
like they're just
a month or two ago, they got rid of like 10 items, and now they've gotten rid of more.
Fuck the Mexican pizza.
How the hell do you
Bring
get rid
back
of
the
pico de
pintas and
gallo?
cheese.
You get rid of pico de gallo to fucking Taco Bell?
I'm confused. What's happening? They're getting rid of stuff on Taco Bell? I don't know this.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Shredded chicken.
You don't eat junk food.
It's not
Mexican
birdseed bell.
Oh, birdseed bell.
Oh, laugh your way to an early grave. You unhealthy fucking shit.
He's all bad. You really pissed him off.
And
You don't mess with my guts.
Tracy Claus is calling us. She wants to tell us about her Santa experience.
What are you going to live? 15, 20
Tracy,
years
hold on,
longer
okay?
than me? At the most? Come on.
Okay.
Can you hear us? Okay, Tracy, go ahead.
Yeah, I can hear you. Hey, guys.
Hey, what's up? Sorry, we're a little,
happy
look,
Friday.
we're doing our best. So you know
You're
something.
doing great.
You know something about, so you didn't hire the really good-looking, beautiful Santa Claus, did you?
Yeah, he's gorgeous. So I was at Trulieve the one day down on OBT, the real fancy one.
Gotta hit up the
in
Longwood
walks this
location.
Man, huge beard. His wife has white hair, and he has his Cheech and Chong shirt on, but it was Santa Claus related, like Christmas related. And they kept calling him Santa, and they called him back. So his wife is out in the waiting room, and she's talking to me, and she hands me her card. And they play Santa. It's Mrs. Claus and Mr. Claus.
We get high and play Santa.
And fuck on camera.
Would you like to
OnlyFans/Santa fuck.
Would you like to see my Mrs. Claus rim me?
Not in front of the kids.
Shave.
So
So anyway, she gave me her card. They gave me a card to give my son that said I had met Santa and that I hope he's being good, like a little trinket for him. And she said they do like.
I heard that's a
showings or
tracking
whatever.
device. Pizzagate, look it up. That shit's real. Pepperoni pizza.
So I hired him for Christmas Eve. I was outside of my house and I could hear him driving around the corner because he has a PT Cruiser.
Yes, that's awesome.
Whistle did go whoa.
Deep purple.
No, it gets better, Dan. It gets way better. So it had the design at the bottom of a PT Cruiser, like vinyl strip, but it was jingle bells. They were brass bells.
Yeah, Claus money.
Yeah, it was a maroon PT Cruiser with brass bells, basically ground effects of brass bells. But around the corner, I could hear him coming because he had like some sort of speaker hooked up to it, and all it played was jingle bells as it drove down the street. Like,
that's pretty
not
I need to hang with this dude with a tampon.
Not the song Jingle Bells. Like jingle bells, like he was riding a sleigh, but he was driving a car.
But it's got like 5 15s in the back of it. Whoa, it's vibrating.
Yeah.
He's playing.
It was, I don't know. It was amazing. The man stands he's probably like 6'2". He's very tall. He came in, his outfit was gorgeous. He knocked on the door and just opened the door, and the kids' faces like dropped. They were very astonished.
And it was $50. I'm surprised that's cheap
for both
on Christmas Eve.
That's insane.
Yeah, on Christmas Eve. Yes, I'll give you his number. He's amazing. Him and his wife came. And they brought, they gave all of the kids that were at my house a brass jingle bell.
That's $50 there.
He apologized that his snowballs that he ordered on Amazon.
I'm sorry, my snowballs.
I'm sorry. See, I told you his balls are out. I knew it. I knew his balls were out.
I'm sorry. The reason I'm so cheap is I'm a pedophile.
I'm a registered sex offender.
And I'll get back in my PT Cruiser and play some WAP.
Now he sounds like Scooby-Doo.
Oh, it was hilarious. Like he let all the kids like sit on his lap.
Oh my god!
Move my snowballs.
Oh my god!
I hear Tracy like shit. I should.
She's trying to power through. She's trying to power through.
She's like, this. I should not have come here.
I love that. I should not have come here. The switch turned. But did he say that that's his normal pricing is $50? Because that seems
that's too cheap.
Yeah, why is this?
Yeah.
He's got a goddamn PT Cruiser with jingle bells on it. Like he's giving out shit.
How long was he there?
No, I swear to God, it was $50, and I didn't have him come to my house last year. He went to another friend's house in my neighborhood last year, and she invited a couple people over, and it was $50. So yeah, like he's super cheap. I met him at Trulieve. Sponsor, shout out.
Yeah.
Stoner Santa.
So fucking high.
It's crazy that.
Well, the best part is,
you
so
get
I split them.
right?
I'm going to pay $200. You just get high with me and forget about all y'all.
I need a few more kids to shit on me. It's hard for me to come when I'm high.
Especially on
that shit does make me nervous.
Like Christmas Eve, like that should be the premium.
He was at my house
like $150 an hour
at 4:00.
Yeah.
I mean,
I had him come in about 4:00 in the afternoon on Christmas Eve. It was amazing.
Does he dress in your bathroom or anything? That's another thing I don't like. If
he
you
came
hire
completely dressed.
Yeah, if you hire a professional to do this,
everything.
I want you to change off premises.
Yeah.
I don't like if you like if I get a magician, if I get Aquaman or Spider-Man or Superman, any of that garbage, a Disney princess.
You come in character.
I don't want you to show up and show and you're like, and may I use your no, fuck that.
Oh, you're in a long jean short. You're dressed like ICP's DJ.
Exactly.
And then you're like, get out of here! My kids are going to see you.
They're going to see you. The wrestlers did that when we did our '90s event. They were like. They came up. They're like, "Hi, we're the wrestlers." I'm like, "Hey, nice to meet you. Oh, you're Shockwave, right? Oh, it's nice to meet you, Shockwave." He said, "Hey, don't call me that. I'm Rick right now. Wait till I change to my Shockwave."
And then they're like, "Where's the dressing room?" I'm like, I don't know. The Gringos Locos
get in the
owner's office.
You can get in the old freezer from Cahoots.
At least they got paid though, right?
Oh, come on! It's been too goddamn.
I don't give a fuck how long it's been. They got paid for it.
Well, you have to get like
that $100 would still be in my pocket from 2 years ago to now. I'd be $100 richer.
Well, they did a good job.
Thank you, Tracy. We love you.
It's a main event.
You're welcome. Oh, really quick before I go, I slipped him a $20 bill and I gave his wife some a sugar scrub that I had made that was peppermint flavor, and he called me like the next day and asked me if it was edible for THC. And I was like, no, I'm really sorry.
Oh, then he's pissed. He's like,
I was eating my wife's asshole.
Damn, these guys sound like a
you gave me who wants a regular chocolate? I'm high.
I wanted to thank you for the pain pills.
Did he have good teeth?
Most biker Santas, that's a gamble.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, but they got dentures.
Well, even the one, I just not. I want to hurt anybody's feelings, but we've had a couple of Santas saunter into one of our events now and again.
Oh, he's good.
We've never. He's a lovely man.
Dragon
but
breath.
We've never truly had one that when I looked upon it, I felt Christmas. So.
Well, they demand $50.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, sometimes I look at it like,
they just get him a Sunshine State bomb. That's your payment, thank you.
Plus, I like my Santas to move a little more. When they need like a Gandalf's hiking stick to walk, like goddamn, it's like it's hard to walk on these rocks in Celery City. I got Santa's over there.
I've seen so many people fall on those rocks.
Santa Claus shows up to our Christmas party. He's walking across the rocks at Celery City. I'm like, this motherfucker Starbucks and been walking for 3 hours. he's got to shit his pants.
All right, what's the next story?
Okay, we all have tattoos, so I thought this would be a good story. See if you guys ever had this experience. The boy's name, Dylan Haraway. He's 18 years old, from Virginia. He was super excited for his new tattoo after spending 2 hours in the chair, but he didn't realize the issue until his friend pointed something out. He was over the He got the words "Dream Chaser" on his forearm. Lame, I know. As he
That's pretty awesome.
As he wanted motivation to chase his dream.
Okay.
No shit.
We're off to the races. Well,
right when the guy starts, he's like, "Dreams are dead." This ironically killed him.
However, when the 18-year-old showed his new addition off to his friend, they quickly pointed out that something was very, very wrong with it. The tattoo artist did the design, including the words on his arm, totally backwards. Oops. Unsurprisingly, a video of the tattoo has been popular online, with more than 2.5 million views since it was uploaded on Instagram. And wait, I want to tell you what he is. 18-year-old Dylan, a rapper from Virginia.
All right, yeah.
Spent 2 hours in the chair and splashed $200 for the tattoo.
That's mad cheap.
Well, Pharrell's from
that
Virginia.
was another part of the
making a Virginia
critique.
rapper joke.
It also sounds like
I just think it's
fake, right?
Yeah, because how would you not be like, "Look at my new tattoo. It's backwards." What? Like,
Yeah, right?
You sat there and watched the guy meticulously.
I think he's an idiot. I think they put the stencil on. He looked it in the mirror while it was
That's
backwards.
exactly.
Yeah.
He looked it in the mirror,
and so he thought it was.
And it's correct backwards in the mirror.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's on him.
Yeah, but the tattoo artist.
They do that. Every tattoo I've had, they do the thing, and they're like, "All
Is
right,
this how you want it?"
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to ask you one more time.
I'm the worst because I'm like, no, let's move it over another quarter inch.
I could totally see Butler doing
I've
that.
done that too. Don't feel bad.
It's on you permanently.
Exactly,
you want it exactly where you want it.
But
have you ever done one, and then when you got done, you're like, "God damn, that's a lot bigger than I thought." Because this wasn't supposed to be a sleeve.
Yeah, fucking
This was supposed to be a tramp stamp.
My Wu-Tang on my shoulder.
Wow, they really messed up.
Yeah, they even got my whole anatomy wrong.
Oh, do you have a Wu-Tang tattoo?
Yeah, he does. You didn't know that?
No, I don't know anything about this guy.
Oh my
He
god!
says that to me. I'm like, "Oh my god, he's gonna steal my things." I'm like, "Oh."
You asked me
it's
the other
guy.
day before I left. The day I was like, "I'm sorry about the show." He was like, "Who's the guy?"
Who's the guy with the Wu-Tang on his
The
shoulder?
guy that sits next to me every day. Tommy. No, you were Travis. Travis.
This kind of stinks like a publicity stunt.
There have been good and bad reactions on social media from saying, "Oh fuck, bend over faster."
I don't
Saying
normally spill drinks, but
mixed reactions. People saying it looked good and he should embrace it, to saying it looks terrible and that's what he gets for spending $200 on a tattoo. But after the video went viral, Dylan got a message from celebrity tattoo artist Bang Bang, whose customers include Rihanna and Kylie Jenner, offering him a free cover-up.
well, why would you? No, I mean.
Well, this is what he's famous for now.
He said he's not traumatized and looking forward to finishing his sleeve in the future.
I mean, it's kind of hard to cover that up.
Yeah, it's a huge.
Well,
It's
I mean,
all black, and the inside of where it's blank is where the words are.
He'd have to go bigger. He'll just go bigger, and then
your
that
whole
guy.
arm's going to be black.
That's like me. That's like me covering up my Star Wars tattoos. I just can't do that.
So
I could never cover this up.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
But my question is, okay, so
you could get it removed, I guess, if you really wanted to. I've seen some people do it, and it looks really good now.
This is the best suggestion. Somebody offered him, or said, just to have a kid and name the kid Rasak Mahir, which is what that spells back.
That'll go over huge.
That was good.
Here's what doesn't make sense to me is I understand it sounds like a dodo who's trying to do a publicity stunt, because his explanation of why it happened, it doesn't make any sense. It's like, okay, I thought it was right because it said it in the mirror, but the tattoo artist that's literally tattooing, he would know it's backwards. He's tattooing it on your arm.
He'd be in on the joke.
Or he'd be in on the
Yeah, he'd be fucking with you at that point. So he'd be liable, I think, because at that point you're...
I don't think so, dude. Look, I showed you the fucking tattoo. You approved it.
I
That's
agree
on
with you,
But it's all
still,
bullshit.
It's deceitful.
He knew, but the thing is,
But maybe it's not deceitful. You You know what I mean?
I think it could be that the guy's it's done. Yes.
Also, this kid's 18. I mean,
yeah, but the tattoo artist would have said like, "Hey, I'm doing it backwards on your arm." Like he's not going to
lead you to believe the entire thing is a work.
So,
right.
so that
I
believe he purposely got this done. Then came out with the story and the YouTube picture so he could get it, or the social media picture so it could go viral, so he can get his name out there, and so people can make comments. I
totally agree.
It sounds like that to me because I've seen mistakes where misspellings were
going
made.
Far to do. Like imagine. Like
but people are doing that now.
People are idiots. I guess.
Think about these. Do not underestimate the appeal of being an influencer. And young people, like 17, 18 years old, and you think that you can like take over the world by becoming famous. I mean, this is both making people famous and ruining their lives.
God, I wish they had a statement from the actual tattoo artist.
I bet
they'll never will because he's in on it.
And he wouldn't want to ruin his reputation. No. So for sure.
Yeah, but he might come out and be like, "Look, I told this dumb motherfucker that it was backwards. He said he wanted it like
I don't think that'll happen.
Because they're probably friends.
They probably paid him more to not say it or something.
Or they're friends, and then he just did it, and then blah blah blah. The social media influencers, they like me and Daniel, we follow some that are like basically it's like carnies or a freak show.
Well, look at Gucci Berry. Like that guy's got some of the craziest tattoos that are like really bad and disgusting, and he only does it because he likes the fame.
It's a jackass stuff. I mean, Steve-O got bad tattoos for the bit,
like the one in the Jeep with Henry Rollins or whatever. I remember all that.
Going over the bumps.
I see these guys like the Daddy Longnecks and all the other freak show on Instagram and stuff, and I do feel legitimately bad for them because they don't know what to do, and they're literally no one's like guiding them in any direction.
They're doing the best they can,
and they don't have, let's say, per se, a legitimate like talent.
What traditional talent?
But they should have did karate as a kid. Is what they should have done.
But people, they have millions of followers, more followers than we'll ever have, and so they command this huge audience. And most of if you look at the comments, it's all people like making fun of them or whatever it is. But they're just doing these videos, like ridiculous things that they think that people like, and every time they get like a viral one or like they get a lot of likes, that causes them to do that more. So like a guy like Gucci Berry or whatever is like he's hitting himself in the head. Like
he hits himself in the balls on what is it like Sack Sunday or something?
Yeah. So every Sunday he's like getting kicked in the balls and then he's getting like
he's right up your alley. Yeah, I mean you and Gucci Berry be tight.
But I'm like, what is it?
He'll like join the dojo and take it seriously, but he's big fat slob.
And the thing is,
I have a couple of
I'm screaming, what is it? But I'm following him and I'm looking at it, so I'm contributing to it.
But then, son.
But then I don't know what, and I know these guys are making money, and it all varies, and they're all making wildly different amounts depending on if they can turn it into a business or not. And I've heard like some people close to like Daddy Longnecks, it says like the guy is not
it's bad.
No offense to him, but he just doesn't have the education and intelligence, and he's kind of slow, so he doesn't like he's just basically he's got this entourage and he does these videos. Now he got into porn and shit. He doesn't know what to do because what is he going to do?
He has no structure.
That's how he makes his money.
It's where I drew the line.
Well, he's got a manager pointing him in these awful directions.
Quote unquote manager. Some other dumbass that he grew up with.
But those videos are so
it's cringe.
They're cringeworthy.
So uncomfortable.
Without this, he'd be making less than minimum wage or nothing. And so this is like it's his opportunity, but he doesn't. It's so bizarre because we're all watching it and we're like, what is this?
It's dumbing down everybody is what it's freaking doing.
It is. It is a weird like culture, society, and that we're all trying. And I wonder if this will still exist like 20 years from now.
We're not watching it because we want him to succeed, right?
Okay, let me ask you guys this.
Right? We're watching him because we
I don't want
think
anybody to succeed except myself.
We think, but there's other things we watch, right? Because we want it to fail.
Yeah. It's like Jackass. So you watch the guys from Jackass fall down a hill. Then you're never going to watch them like walk down and not fall. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to see the carnage or whatever. But these people, that's all they could do is like, I can fall down a hill, and they're like, I got 100,000 likes. I'm going to fall down a hill next week. But then you run out of shit, and then you're like, I'm going to do the most ridiculous, like bizarre video I possibly can. And that got a lot of likes. Like here we go.
Yeah,
and
like
you're just
Supreme
doing nonsense.
Patty, that guy, he's just squeezing lemons into his eyes. That's his talent.
Like what?
That's all he does. does.
But they have huge followings.
Millions.
And
I'm going to go around and lick public toilet seats.
There's already a guy that
does
does
that. Are you kidding me? Really?
Yeah.
There's got to be. Remember all the kids that were licking the ice cream and putting it back? I mean, there's
even the toilet seats, the airplane toilet seats.
Well, that was one time that girl did that.
No, there was a couple. Because one kid died.
Oh, fuck, I'm not doing it.
From an airport?
He got COVID.
From an airplane.
He was licking a bunch of different toilets and putting it on his TikTok.
Dude, look at the success of 2 Girls, 1 Cup. I think you got something, man. You're obsessed with your poop.
You say success,
I've never seen that.
Oh, I already have videos of like a dozen.
Have you
really?
seen
You haven't seen that?
No, what is that, 10 years? 15
It's way more than 10
What are you talking about?
20 years?
I never watched it.
I never did either.
No,
Hey, you want to watch it together?
After the show.
After the show, we'll watch it.
Can I film your reaction?
It's really bad.
It's gross.
We should start doing.
I'm gonna lie.
Dude, that came out in 2007.
Dude, you know what's great?
One
We should
Guy, One
start doing a
Jars,
show
Mr. Hands.
where we go back
And watch all the
find
old stuff.
Old me.
Have you ever seen Pain Olympics?
No.
That's the most fucked up shit I've ever seen.
I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying?
I've never seen.
What was it?
Be something Pain Olympics. It's literally. Maybe
like
somebody on
talking
the
about
Twitch
Face of
chat knows. No, it's fucking one guy mutilating his dick to no end. Like, putting hammers slicing it open. Like, it's the fucking worst
it's like
shit ever.
when Crystal's like, "Come drink this. It's rotten." Yeah. I'm like, I don't want to. Like, I don't want to. I don't want to smell it. I don't want to see your crazy videos, your death videos, your genitorture videos.
I don't want to smell your finger. I don't want to do any of that. Yeah.
I'll go my whole life without ever seeing it and be better. Right? Like,
yeah. I just found out my girl pooped the other day. It wasn't a good thing.
What do you mean?
How'd you find out?
I yelled at my emploes so bad for it. Like,
Why are you telling me that?
I was at the gym.
I'm up there doing karate.
Why are you videoing her pooping? Black and white surveillance.
Why are you showing me my toilet cam video?
No, long story short, I was at the gym working out. I hear a faint cry from the bathroom. So I go in, I'm like, what do you want? And I'm like backing up, like I don't want to go in there all the way. She's like, there's no toilet paper right here.
She started crying. I mean, you need a therapist.
I was all pissed, and I text them.
Is it unisex?
Remember
bathroom?
I said I only check in on WhatsApp with my manager, so this is the one time I checked in. I'm like, hey, assholes. I'm like, on Saturdays when you close up, you fucking leave toilet paper, because now I have to find out that my girlfrimind actually poops. And I smelt it, and I literally wrote all that.
Damn.
I was like, now we have emotional problems. Huh?
Why'd you put her business out
No,
there?
she doesn't. It didn't stink. I was making
big old stinky shit.
Why are there?
Well, she's on the Petro diet, and it makes you float.
Oh man!
Oh my god! Who is it? Dan Severn? Oh my god!
Yeah. Fucking blowout. Yeah.
Who's been in here, Dusty Rhodes? Woo, baby.
All right. Any more news stories?
Yeah,
Petro diet, make it go smooth, daddy. Find out the slammer. Blackjack Mulligan. Let me tell you something right now, baby.
A new mom took to Reddit to ask for advice after admitting she really regretted the name she gave her little girl, and users were quick to agree it was a bad choice. Oh, my screen's not scrolling.
Quit it.
The woman and her husband recently welcomed their first child into the world, but unlike many parents who find naming their newborn challenging, the couple already knew exactly what they wanted. The woman was set on naming their daughter after her father-in-law, but once she finalized the birth certificate, she had second thoughts. She revealed that they decided on calling her Clint Annabelle. Clint. As a sweet tribute to her family member, but after sharing the name online, they received a lot of hate. She said, "We both love the name, but have received a lot of backlash from it on social media and from some friends as well. We were told that it was terrible, and we were setting our baby up for bullying in the future. This has definitely made us reconsider."
Sounds like these grown adults were bullying this baby. What the fuck?
But that's how you show them that they're going to be bullied later.
You
have to bully them virtually before the real bully.
Is it because of the Annabelle?
What?
I don't know.
It's a girl named Clint.
Clint. Her name is Clint.
No, I know.
It's like a boy named Sue.
Which is very close to Clint.
Right.
By the way.
Clint a Russ.
To them, it's not gender appropriate, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm guessing that's what they're
Clint?
making fun of her
Yeah,
about.
that's what they're making.
Unless it's like
the
too
clit?
close to clit.
No,
Is it because
Clint.
of the boy's name?
Yes.
That's what I
Because it's a
think.
boy's name, Clint.
What, you were thinking Clit?
I don't know because I remember there was a kid in my band class named Clint. It was a boy.
I had a Clint in my band
and we all
class.
called him Clint. And then
we called him Clint.
Well, there's two parts to that. One is
Jose.
So yeah, maybe both.
Let's go pee in the drums.
Yeah, everyone, come with me. We must pee in the bass drum.
Don't bring Clint.
But I mean, some guys named
can't find him.
Like Billy Joe. Billy Joe is a girl name, right?
Where's
like
Clint? Where's Clint? I can't find him.
I had a friend named Lindsay. He was a guy.
I had a friend named Billy
I have
Joel.
I have a friend named Billy Joe. That's a girl's name.
Said Billy Joel.
Nowadays, like people are like incensed if you name a girl a boy's name and a boy. Who gives a fuck?
This was
right?
England. Maybe they're more uptight there about it. I don't know.
There's definitely still people that are like that.
Yeah. I mean,
This is my daughter.
I mean, I wouldn't date.
And also, when you put it on social media, are they influencers or some shit?
No, just
regular.
What's the last name that matters?
Isn't it your friends following
It's
you?
liquor.
McFarty Stein. I just read some.
Okay, hold on. Let's analyze it because regular
Clint.
people that
Clint Annabelle.
if you interact with
She could
social
just go by Annabelle.
media regularly, right, as a regular person, not as like a influencer or a celebrity, because if you're a celebrity, you have a bunch of people you don't know, right, that are follow your page or whatever.
And they must call me Silverback.
But a regular person would have friends and family, maybe some mixed in that they don't know, but not the amount that they don't know that are like a celebrity to have. So if you put the name on there, who are these people that you know?
You know what it is? It's people at their church, people that go to school with their other kids. It's people in their neighborhood. It's people they grew up with.
They got the balls to be like, I don't like your kid's name, or you shouldn't have named your kid that.
Have you looked at the internet lately?
Yeah, but your own friends and family.
Everyone's a dickhead.
Oh, everybody.
But I know that the internet's bad.
Did you even read the emails I wrote you about your son's name? Jesus.
But
I told you.
Celebrities and social media influencers get hate because it's a bunch of randos, and then you got trolls mixed in. But regular people, how much hate do regular people get? They do?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
I hate people.
I don't know that was a thing.
Social media is a fucking wasteland.
But the regular people's social media?
Yeah, man.
That bad?
Yes.
I can't believe
The
that's
majority of the
why the
fights
world is ending.
The majority of the fights that I've been
I
in
don't
lately
see
have been
that.
with family members on Facebook.
Yeah, it gives them
Political
power.
shit.
But
for
no,
some reason.
political stuff I understand because people get crazy mad about it. But I'm talking about like you put your kid's name on there. Who the fuck is
Social media is a cesspool.
Yeah, everyone's opinion matters.
Who would
Not
do
all
that to-
families are that close and that friendly with
Nice,
each other.
yeah.
It's nice.
Did you get any stick at all from naming Maximilian?
Max Savage?
No.
Maximilian?
No, not at all. But even
But are
from
you
listeners.
oblivious to if anybody would even eye roll or make a comment?
Probably, but I never saw any hate. I never get any
Yeah, I
hate
didn't-
on
I didn't
social. I
about
never
Maisie.
get nothing back.
Nobody called him Maxi Pad yet?
No one. I never get.
It'll
I
happen,
get-
though.
You did.
I don't get trolls.
I wanted to put it out
I don't
there
get
so
hate.
everyone could come.
That's why I'm dumbfounded by this, because I'm like, how is this really happening to normal? I can understand the trolls for the celebrities and shit, and some people are
But there's
just
less engagement, so it's almost like you're writing a letter and throwing it into the air.
Yeah.
But these are
And a
people's
lot of people
friends
are
and family.
Yeah, but like
well, then there's a
And
lot
see,
of
but
acquaintances.
And also
then
in their minds, they think they're doing their friend a favor,
Yes.
being like, "Don't call your kid that; they're going to get made fun of." When it's like
Plus-
it's none of your fucking business, and it's not your choice.
Think about if you could do
Interjecting
every
unwanted
interaction
opinion.
that you've wanted to do with anybody that rings your doorbell. Think about if you could do that with ease.
no,
Right?
I see what you're saying.
Wait, what?
It's easier to just to make some
Right.
comment
Because
or
if you
whatever.
could, you probably would.
Yeah, well,
But you're not wired like that, man.
I would-
You put too much thought into the things that you say and do.
but
You're a good person.
If it's someone you know, even someone I don't know, I'd never make a comment about what they
no.
name their kid. You know,
So if I
because
name my
know
kid,
that's
if I
rude.
name my kid Atreyu, you'd be cool with that and wouldn't make fun.
Well,
of
you're different because
Oh, fuck
you're,
off, fuck off.
you're a friend of mine.
exactly.
and
I'm a friend, and you would still do
If
it.
you
But I'm not
name-
I'm
if
making
you-
fun
girl
of
or
you.
boy, girl or boy, girl or boy.
Oh boy.
What if it's a girl?
I would make. I'll be honest with you. I would make fun of you to my wife and to all of these guys except for you in the studio.
yeah.
I would never tell you that I think that's a stupid name.
Yeah.
I would never do that because that's not fair.
I wouldn't do it to
And I'm
you,
sure there are people that feel that way
because-
about Maisie. Oh, it's an old lady name.
No, I
I'm
like
sure somebody said that.
No, I said that.
But it's a fair. No, but you got to just do your thing and just like fuck it. Who cares? Yeah. Okay. Think
What
that.
if you have a daughter, Seth?
Atreyuette.
Now I'd make fun of you for that one.
That's pretty fucking bad.
I don't know.
Why is that meme
I
floating
like
around?
Amelia a lot.
Where,
That's a pretty name.
Oh, the dead horse.
Yeah,
it's the Halloween meme that comes around every year.
Okay.
Wait, what? I didn't.
The dead horse and the skeleton pulling it out.
Yeah.
But there's a lot, and now there's like the cosplay. There's someone with the horse head, and they just put it on the floor, and they pretend. And then there's a lot of.
I sent that to Noah.
Atreyu season.
I sent that to Noah, and he didn't respond.
Yeah, because he OD'd. That guy's good as dead.
He's too busy looking for his fix.
That motherfucker.
You guys are so
that
fucking
motherfucker.
bad. You're gonna feel real bad when he's sitting here on the couch talking about it.
Well, you
be
got
allowed.
to disinfect before he sits on that couch because that guy's been sucking Santa Claus dick for math or something.
All right, any more? Last
I got one more real fast, I guess, since we were talking about the Taco Bell thing, taking stuff off in fast food. A TikTok user's video shows her grandmother unwrapping a McDonald's hamburger and fries that is said to have been kept in a shoebox since 1996.
Oh, people do this, yeah. And it'll look exactly the same, yeah.
The year Diana and Charles divorced.
Because it's all processed. I mean, that shit is as fake as food comes, and if you leave it... Andrea and I did this mistakenly with a Crystal Burger in her EOS, her Volkswagen EOS. Because I used to, I get fucked up at these poker matches, and we'd leave the poker match. I remember the poker match. I had won some money in the cash game against Shannon Burke.
Okay,
You were there. And so we went and got crystals, and then I usually get like 5 crystals. It's the perfect drunk food. It's 5 little tiny hamburgers. But I ate 4 of them, but one of them must have just fallen out. And it laid under her car for a fucking 2 years. And when we pulled that thing out, it was hot and fresh. That shit, when we pulled it out of the carton, it looked amazing. No mold.
Dude,
nothing had eaten it. It was
so
pristine.
You know what I was thinking about?
That should make you never eat fast food ever in your life.
I found old-ass French fries just like that, 3-4 years old.
Because they're being
cooked. And they're still crispy because they're hot.
Yeah, they're being cooked in plastic or
yellow
some
and everything.
I was thinking about this the other day.
It's amazing that you put that in your body.
There was I left a piece of pizza left out. The kids left it out, whatever, and then
the moisture will get the pizza.
Well, no, pizza was it dried and then petrified, and then I'm pretty sure it'll remain that state for years. Like it didn't smell.
You can eat it too.
It didn't go rotten.
It's just dry.
It won't dry,
taste
petrified.
Bad. It won't taste bad.
Tom was talking about pizza.
Dry. You can eat it.
What would the mold set in then?
I don't know. I don't think it's immune to it because it's too processed.
And
there's so much chemical
mold
bullshit.
Attacks
organic
enzymes, and it breaks down with the triglycerides when they. I don't know.
It seems to me that mold would love something that's healthy, organic,
or
right?
fresh or real.
Mold ain't gonna eat chemicals. Mold is it's like us. It doesn't crave that. We only crave that because we're addicted to it, right?
I literally
like
thought,
we're addicted to it.
How didn't more people mention, like during the Casey Anthony
all those preservatives?
Yeah, the Casey Anthony thing. Remember when like the mom said that it smells like a dead body, and they're like, "Oh, it's a old pizza." Old pizza doesn't smell. It petrifies. It doesn't do anything.
No, I have some old pizza at the house right now because we've been busy.
It just dries to nothing. Yeah.
Everyone knew that.
No, I know.
Everyone knew it wasn't a pizza.
But no one jumped up and like the jury and be like, "Well,
you can't jump up and pour it." That's
I'm fucking guilty. They want her insane.
He's right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, of course,
but even if
old pizza doesn't smell.
That's not how the law works. Even if the dead body was in her car, doesn't mean she killed her.
I know, but as a jury, I'll be like, guilty. Old pizza doesn't smell. Like it's just obvious.
What fast food lasts the longest and tastes the best after a lengthy amount of time?
Gotta be McDonald's.
Old pizza doesn't.
I think McDonald's.
I think it has to be McDonald's.
It's probably McDonald's. When's the last time you had McDonald's? 25 years?
I was 20, I think I was like, it was after Kimbo, so it was like 29, 30.
Yeah.
I was laying in bed with a fish fillet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Had it, and then fucking an hour later, I was like fucking vomiting straight up in there.
Fish?
I was so sick. I was so sick, I couldn't get out of the bed to vomit because I couldn't move. I threw up I couldn't even roll. I swear to God, Sam, I felt so bad.
Why'd you get the fish fillet?
I love
celebrate the biggest one of my life with a fish fillet.
Oh no! I told you how I celebrated that, right?
No,
it was when I made that slip up talking to you guys on the Monsters when I was eating. I was laying in bed.
We were never on the Monsters. Don't ever ever say that. Are you crazy? Don't ever say that.
After Kimbo fight, I went home. Partied in Miami, but then the next night went out in Orlando. Got fucking obliterated.
Let's get fish.
Went to Taco Bell. I got 10 hard soft tacos, 10 soft tacos, or 20 tacos. I sat in my bed. I ate every single one. I passed out with the cheese and crumbles and meat on me. You guys call me. I'm like, fucking with all that shit still on me. And then I say what I said with still all the Taco Bell over my chest.
What was that whole thing? Did we ever talk about it? You said there was a knockout bonus.
Yeah, but I lied. They paid me to stand up with them. I lied. It's so far. No, they didn't say that.
They just said fight this guy standing up.
No, they're just like, hey, here's some money to knock out Kimbo. We really like you to knock him out, to stand up and fight.
Don't do in your karate Hadouken.
That's what I did.
I did here at Dukin.
I did.
Stand up and punch. That's what they're here to see.
But the fillet of fish was bad. I fucking geysered all over myself. I didn't move. I let it sit on me. It was a fucking straight up and down.
Fish.
I couldn't move.
Would you fall asleep with puke all over you?
Yeah. No, I wasn't even asleep. I was awake. I couldn't. My body was hurting so bad because I got sick from it. Like it was a bad.
How'd you get sick from it? There's so much percent that doesn't even
I
go
don't know.
It
was a bad fillet of fish, and I couldn't. And an hour after I ate it, I couldn't move. My body was aching so bad. I was sweating. I was throwing up profusely, like everywhere.
It seems
it was just the racism in you coming out.
It seemed like fillet of fish.
And I never ate McDonald's since that day. No, and it wasn't.
When's the last time you had McDonald's?
I think I
twice a year I dabble because Maisie likes
I get 3 regular hamburgers and eat it under a tree.
3. Remember 29-cent hamburger day or cheeseburger day?
Yeah.
Wednesdays.
After my football practice, I used to go and get like 18 of them.
I used to do that in high school. We get a bunch of them. They'd be mad. Me, Pudge,
Pudge wrote me.
Fernando.
Pudge wrote me the best letter. Pudge wrote me the nicest letter.
Oh, did he?
He wrote he wrote me a poem that he
Pudge
wrote.
is the good one.
He's very sentimental.
Yeah, after his grandmother passed away, he's like, these are some words that I was able to put down on papyrus after my grandmother had passed. And he wrote me like this lovely poem. It's very nice.
Beautiful.
I read it to Sam. I go, holy shit! And Pudge is like, he's like the nicest human.
I had one of those guys too. Like when I went to get the burgers, I had a friend, my best friend in high school, Fat Matt.
Fat Matt,
450 pounds all through high school. But I was a bad influence.
You're gonna beat up everybody that makes fun of me, right?
No, he was really cool. I made him eat with he'd be like, "You're ordering how many?" I'm like, "Yeah," and you're gonna eat 5 of them with me.
So
you're killing me.
I
bullied Fat Matt.
Stop killing me, please. I just want to be skinny and feel the touch of a woman.
Then you're kicking his stomach like the goddamn Brad Pitt movie, whatever it's called.
Fight Club?
No, with the one with the fucking the head in the box at the end. Whatever.
7.
7.
Anyway, let's take a break.
Spoiler alert.
So
how longer was it?
In the 90s.
Let's take a break. What do we got here?
Gwyneth Paltrow said.
This is the name of the band is Kestrels. The name of the song is Gray and Blue, featuring somebody you might know from the super band Dinosaur Jr. Enjoy this. Guitar solo starts around 2 minutes. We'll be right back. Did you know that the Subaru Love Strikes Twice event is going on this month? You can get super low rates on certified pre-owned Subarus now through September 30th. You might be doing that.
Yeah.
You're trading in your car.
I've been driving the WRX for now 3.5 years, and my lease is up. I'm looking at a bunch of different options.
Polaris Slingshot.
My wife, actually, she had that Chevy Traverse, and she's interested in maybe
You're looking at a Boss Hog V8 motorcycle.
I had the Subaru Forester. I drove that WRX. The Subaru's a really good company, dude.
Great automobiles.
Lifetime powertrain warranty. They're easy to work with too, and they really
the parent company, they back up what they make.
Yeah, they love their customers, and they treat it like a Subaru family. It's pretty cool. But if you're interested in a Subaru, maybe that new Ascent that's bigger than the Outback, that's a nice SUV. Go talk to Mike Stacks. It's right there there. West Colonial Drive, Sport Subaru, Sport Mitsubishi. Mike Stack's going to help you out. If you're interested in the Chevy, a Corvette, I got a Chevy Silverado, any Chevy vehicle.
What's the smaller one they have? The Colorado?
Colorado.
That's a great little truck, too.
Yeah. JC Harrelson over there at DM Chevy in Claremont. You can go to dmchevy.com. They got certified pre-owned vehicles and everything.
They got tons of stuff on the lot.
Yeah, they also do like contactless. Like they'll drop the car off. You can test drive it for 24 hours. You can go and pick it up. Like they'll work with you if you don't want to go in there. But if you do want to go in there, they got Tom and Dan gifts if you want to test drive. And more importantly, they'll treat you VIP if they know you're a BDM.
Yeah,
or
you have somebody to talk to. You're working with somebody that knows the show and works directly with us. So automatically you kind of jump to the head of the line. So if you want a Mitsubishi, if you want a Subaru, or on the Chevy side, we've got the Sport Auto Group. We got you covered on all areas there. So just go see our friends, Mike Stacks, JC Harrelson, and get yourself an awesome vehicle. Welcome back to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I am Dan.
I'm Tom.
Samantha, our producer, Travis Butler, and Seth Petrozelli.
Hello.
All hanging out with us today as a much needed show, right?
Yeah.
I feel so much better now. My God.
Let's do some dumping out.
Just in time for. Hasn't he mowed this 12 times?
Yeah.
But it,
I thought that was an airplane spraying for fucking mosquitoes.
Chemtrails. It's chemtrails.
They're killing time.
Yeah, let's do it.
We got too many topics on the list today. It's the end of the motherfucking show. So come on, baby, let's dump them out and play. I wanna see your topics. Oh my God. I wanna also see your bottomics.
Oh, snap.
He's a big chungus.
Yeah.
Or put little chungus on it.
Dump them out. Brought to you by Secured Roofing and Restoration, our brand new roofing sponsor. If you need a new roof,
God, how long have we been trying to get a roofing sponsor?
I wish that happened about 3 months ago. For my new roof, I had to replace.
Tom's been trying to get a roof sponsor for 10 years. My God.
So we're happy to have Secured Roofing and Restoration. Butler, you played a part in it.
Good job. What did you do, a little Photoshop? I photoshopped this clip art cartoon man on a roof.
They were a big fan of the dick wallet.
I hope you negotiate a percentage.
If you get a new roof, send us an email, let us know, and we will. I'll say that we'll send you a merch package, including.
You're listening to the industry leader, radio guys turned podcasters.
I'm off my game today.
We'll send you some nice stuff, especially in September. We'll send you a new straw hat, like some high quality, $50, $60 a merch.
Quality.
We're kind of stopping the Chinese shit. We're buying all of our merch from here on out is going to be extremely expensive.
From China.
It's made in America.
But it's made in the better China.
Better China. It's
all still from China.
Hey, we're not talking fucking Wuhan flu type shit. We're talking like mainland.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking Beijing, bro.
Beijing. That's what I'm talking about. Beijing is
What do we want to start?
I don't know. It doesn't.
Oh, Sean Paul ride.
Oh yeah. So before my mom died, Peloton put out a Sean Paul ride, and I took the Sean Paul ride. I think it's the last time I actually worked out before my brain exploded. And I put out the clip. I was like, I really enjoy the Sean Paul Peloton ride.
I know what Sean Paul is.
The reggae artist.
Oh, okay.
If you knew his... Like, hold on.
I'm sorry.
I did the same thing.
Just give me the night and pass the draw.
So many.
Oh, I know.
That's banging on the bathroom floor. No, that's shit.
No, that's
completely different. Racist.
It wasn't me.
It's all
That is racist.
those are all the worst reggae.
You guys are both choppers.
They're shit reggae.
Way to go, racist.
Like this one. Like
Give me some Midnight.
Yeah. Janabal.
This is shit.
Oh, okay.
So I'm riding to this.
Come on, go.
I could spark to this. This could be good.
Pedals.
Let's do a dance
And the
hall
lady,
dance
she's
off.
British and Jamaican. She's like, push, 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 push. On Jamaican, push, push, push.
I got the right temperature.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
This reminds me of drinking a drink at Senior Frogs or something like
that.
Cancun.
Yeah.
Cancun,
me too. I mean, this
Number
guy,
one
Sean Paul
Cancun.
has like too many hits. I mean, the guy's worked with just about everybody. Give me another one, Sam, that you think people would know.
Oh.
Does he have a best of yet?
I don't know.
So he retweeted your, or what did he like your Instagram post?
So
Who got the keys to my Beamer?
No.
What does sim I mean? It just rhymes with.
You're simmering the pot. You're cooking up the party.
Oh, okay.
Some Beanie Man.
I thought it just made up a word to rhyme with Bima.
Well, I mean, a little bit of that too. Oh my God, so old white men. So he retweeted me. Like I put I really enjoyed the Sean Paul ride on Peloton. He retweeted me. My wife had just had her tonsils out. She's laying on the couch and she loves Sean Paul and loves the Peloton. She looks at me. She can't talk. And she goes, "It should have been me."
No shit.
She loves Sean Paul. Like she was legitimately wanting to cry when he retweeted me. She's
I had experience like that. Have you ever had anybody like famous retweet you or anything like that?
No.
Well, yeah, he does.
Right?
Yeah, he does.
No, you do?
You when you insulted.
That was shit Tom Van says that responded to.
So he made fun of Al Roker and said he looked like a melted popsicle. And Al Roker was like, "How do you sleep at night, you Vulgarian? I am offended."
I didn't say that. I said it on the air.
Fucking bully.
Oh, come on! I said it on the air as a joke. I think I said imagine laying. It was something about having sex with him. I was like laying on that like meat blob.
That's even worse.
I made an Al Roker joke. Here's the thing: I knew he was never going to hear that. He was never going to hurt his feelings because of some local morning show in Orlando. And then Tom Van says retweeted me saying it and then tagged him and then he commented on that.
Wait, aren't you guys? You guys are verified on Twitter, right? Because they'll see it more if you verify. That's how I get away with
I am not.
I think Dan is.
I am. Yeah.
I don't know how to do
we're
that.
Blue check. You're blue check?
I'm blue check.
Blue check?
Blue check.
Blue check?
No.
You're no blue check.
I never go. I don't go on Twitter.
I need to get it on Instagram.
You got a blue check?
I don't
Are you
have
verified?
that.
We're verified. Well,
On Twitter, yes.
Well, you knocked out Kimbo Slice, and you're an accomplished fighter, and I'm I'm an international superstar.
Some listener,
Ryan Reynolds liked me, and then I got in a Twitter battle with The Rock for like a little bit.
Why?
We went back and forth.
That's kinda cool.
I made fun of his movies. He said, "I'm the real Silverback." I said, "There's only one real Silverback, you piece of shit," or something like that.
Whoa.
It was a joke, I think, kind of. We were talking. You guys remember SoCal Val, right?
Yeah.
It was over SoCal Val.
I did
don't get all hot.
I did a reality show pilot with her.
Man, that was bad.
He's drunk and embarrassed.
I love this fish fillet.
I'm eating a fish sandwich at Krabby Jack's.
we went from jalapeno poppers to delicious. We got shit-faced drunk.
Man, it was bad.
I think we should go to the next plate, but I can't
every place was giving us the goddamn El Presidente giant novelty, like their drink of the week or whatever. So and then they're like,
this one is what we call El Guapo Supreme.
No, because it was they thought they're going to be on a reality show.
Yeah.
So I'm eating a goddamn El Margarita Supreme
El Margarita
with like 10 bacons going up and drinking it all.
10 bacon.
Yeah, it looked like those Bloody Marys that people make like crazy.
Then
with asparagus and pickles and bacon.
Then I was shit-faced.
What was it called again?
Two if by C.
Yeah,
Two if by C. Hey, it's me.
And
this lady, this Val. It's SoCal.
And then the last dock I crashed into, the last dock, because I was fucking blind drunk.
You're blind.
And then we drove at night. Then the camera boat is my boat. They're following my old mildew boat.
Wait, you were driving the other boat?
Yeah, I was driving the nice boat.
They're like, we can't put you in that.
Yeah. But they needed the cameraman needed a boat, so I brought mine out.
We'll get in the smoking boat. Gas coming.
It's got no power steering. They're wobble crazy. And it's slow. So I'm hauling ass down.
Where are you guys? Oh, it's SoCal Val.
SoCal Val is because she was.
Can you say SoCal Val?
SoCal Val.
There you go.
SoCal Val.
She was like,
I
because
watched Harry Potter with her.
She was dressed in a certain way to be like, present
provocative.
Yeah. So
she had her titties out.
It was night. We were driving. I can't see shit.
Yeah, well, you can see SoCal's titties.
No. I
can't stop looking at your titties. Titties are left. Titties are left. Titties!
She had to put a towel. She's freezing. So,
how could you tell? How could you tell they were freezing?
I'll give you my lime green Volcom sweatshirt that looks like a Ninja Turtle. That was about the time, right?
Oh,
he would wear nothing every day. Every day he'd show up at the radio station, lime green Volcom turtle sweatshirt.
That was old.
My God. I'd look at him and be like, God damn, you're 40 years old. You're wearing a lime green hoodie. What do you think, your Monster Energy?
This was during Big Tom days. I took off my tight yellow polo and draped it over.
That was only like a year ago.
That was shit. That was
like 4 years ago.
Yeah. That was during our documentary days. So
before that,
it
was before. Yeah. So it was
because we premiered that cartoon at Hard Rock.
Yeah.
God, if to be on that boat just as a ghost and listen to small talk, I would almost. God, I'd kill my mom to hear that.
It would have been a good
part of my process.
It would have been a good reality show because when we saw dolphins and we were like, and I was like,
get some B-roll.
It was so awkward. There was no chemistry at all.
There's none.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you're like,
how dare you?
And you're not good at adjectives. You're like, these conch fritters are.
Well, I don't know anything about
yummy
food.
in my tummy.
Or yummo.
I'm not qualified to give me any opinion on
these
food.
These conch fritters are. What does barfo disgusto mean? Does that mean good or bad?
I know about boats and food and
not reading.
What else we got?
All right. Whatever.
You want to talk about the Orlando Sentinel went to collections?
I've already said, now the collection agency is calling me, and I'm yelling at them.
They're harassing you for like $30, right?
Yeah. So it's now gone to like Collections Agency of America or whatever, and they're saying like, all right, you owe this to us now. And I'm like, I never paid. I'm trying to explain to the and it's not their fault. It's, the call center lady that I didn't subscribe to this. I did it once at Ace Hardware. I'm trying to tell her they don't give a shit. They're just like, it's not their, it's our now debt and you have to pay us.
Look at me.
Like, no, I didn't do it. And then in the middle,
didn't do it.
And then in the middle of that,
it wasn't me.
Oh, Sean Paul.
Yeah, no, it's Maggie.
You motherfucker. You did what he just did 2 minutes ago.
That's awesome.
You're a chopper, motherfucker. You're a chopper.
And then
he's a chopper.
And then the boys.
Well, we knew they were one and the
boys'
same.
teacher's like, there's a bee in here. And then I'm like, what? She's like, I'm allergic to bees. I can't get some.
So they have a teacher.
What?
They have a teacher that's coming over and help them with the distance learning, which is a great idea. We did that with May
so
early
it's not
on.
really distance anymore. They actually come to you.
Well, no, it's just better to you can't
hire your own personal teacher.
I feel for all parents right now because if anybody thinks that you can just give your kid a laptop and they're going to be able to just log in and sit there and
especially when they're that young.
No, it's just not going to happen. So
anyway, so she's like, there's a bee in here. So the bee's flying around. I'm trying to, and then the boys are screaming, don't kill it, let it outside because
you got to change that.
Yeah, but if not, it's going to kill your goddamn teacher.
That's
got to kill the bee. Sacrifices have to be made.
You can literally grab a bee. It'll be fine.
Be your teacher, boys. You got to choose.
Exactly.
One lives.
I got Crystal this insect grabber that has like these
fucking God.
all this like
insect grabber.
You know what?
Isn't that for catching spiders?
Yeah, it's like a
Make
broom.
America great again. I can't listen to this
you
shit.
got a bug assault.
I can't listen to this.
Well, you shot me in the nuts with the bug assault. It was the bug assault.
No, not because if I killed a bee.
I was drunk the other night and I did
Crystal
the
be
butler. I
mad.
shot the bug assault into the wall and it goes right into your eyes. Maybe I'm a chopper.
So I'm reaching up and I'm trying to grab the bee with a thing, and then
What is it, like a trash picker up?
It's like but it's got like broom bristles at the end.
Oh, so
it's supposed to
Gently grab.
don't hit the bug. Gently.
it caresses the
By the way, you
bug.
probably crushed that bee.
No, and then
slowly crush it with bristles.
and then you let it outside.
Did it fly away?
It flew up into the goddamn skylight.
And then it exploded.
And then, and then the teacher's like, well, maybe it got out. Oh, like, that's not how this is supposed to work, I think.
That's not.
You got holes in your skylight.
Yeah, unless the skylights are open.
It got out of that rain hole.
I was like, because it was the same skylight that the raccoon was trying to get into.
Oh,
so
yeah,
maybe
yeah, yeah.
you lifted up a
That's
corner.
how I get into your house. To look at your
I
wife.
was like, shit. I was like, maybe the raccoon dug his fingers in there and let the bees in.
Jesus Christ.
He's like, if I'm gonna die up here, my last thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let some fucking
Release the bees.
and he lifts
It's
it
like
up.
it's like he lifted it like sloth at the like the
rock
and
at
then
the
the
end.
bees.
Hold on!
The whole door. And all the bees.
Let the bees.
Don't let the bees and sloth.
Kill the teacher.
God damn it, chunk.
You live in a circus.
He does.
No, he lives at Castleberry.
All right, what's that his name?
We got super cut and paste.
Oh, yeah, I came up with this idea when I was high. I want a thing called super cut and paste. Somebody's already probably thought of this. But, like, let's say you're texting or typing anything. I don't want to just the screenshot. I want to be able to, like, loop an area and steal that picture and put it in anything I want. Super cut and paste.
So
anything I want.
It's kind of like a screenshot.
Yeah, but I want to be able to control. I know that's already been.
You want to
done.
be able to control what you screenshot?
Yeah, I want to be able to lasso it.
Yeah, draw a circle around it.
And that's what I get.
Why don't you just screenshot and then you can listen?
Too far.
I think Enlight does that.
And then you just move the corners until where you need
already
it.
do that now. I want super cut and paste.
Yeah. Dan doesn't want easy. Just circle it and then you.
Yeah, less steps.
But you want like a magnetic kind of. Like,
somebody's got that right. Somebody has invented that.
Enlight.
But
yeah, I wanted. That's what I want. I just want to be able to go like because like with all this with mom and everything, there's so many like. I need this password. I need this account number. I want to be able to just go boom, boom.
Yeah, way easy.
I'm thinking more pictures, but you actually mean like highlighting text, anything, just circling and
just I want it faster. It's too. I don't, and also I don't want to
lasso tool. Yeah.
I also don't want to keep it. I want it to be fleeting. I don't want it to be saved on my camera roll.
It's just a light copy
I'm really
paste,
confused,
but with a lasso.
Anyway.
Andrea got her tonsils out.
Yes.
Why did she do that?
Dick's too big. She used to get tonsil stones in her. And
stink?
Some people,
yeah.
And have you ever had them?
No, I haven't. But one of my long time ago exes had them, and they stink. And I broke up with her. It stinks.
Well, no, oh my God. Well, hers wouldn't stink to the point of me wanting to break up with her, but she would like some people's tonsils stay, and some people shrink to racin.
You coughed your stone out of on the Applebee's table. The tonsil stones are gross.
That sounds disgusting.
They're gross. They're gross. So she got them out because she didn't want to deal with that anymore. But like everybody we told that to is like. Apparently, a lot of adults have their tonsils out when they're older, but but everybody's like, yeah. Like her friends were like. Oh my God! I had my tonsils out like 3 years ago. I was out of work for like 9 months.
And
I'm like,
what?
Well, Andrew's not a pussy.
She's not. She's already healed. She just came to the doctor and just texted me, and he's like, "Oh, you look great." And she's like talking again and everything, but like she's
a real woman.
No, but it proved to me, and that's why I put it on the list for Dump 'Em Out, that we all have like generationally there's some dilution here. We need to toughen up a little bit. We got to just get a little.
We're
braver.
too weak.
Yeah, we are. We really are. I mean, because she's like, they called. She had to run back to the school. She's been doing all this stuff to help my ass while her tonsils are out.
Yeah.
And not
people need to toughen up. Yeah. People have gotten way too weak.
I agree. We have a lot of things being done for us,
and this coming from me.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm doing it to my sons.
Yeah,
but I recognize it at least.
I was thinking today as I was using my bug caresser that was too weak.
I'm the problem. I don't know how to fix it. I'm weak.
That'd be my bug caresser. There's a bee in the house.
I understand.
Yeah, I know you do.
I agree with you.
That's why you're a good man.
What's Family Matters?
Family Matters, mom hiring man at restaurant.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that's going to happen, and this is going to be the new thing that pops up in sitcoms where you're watching something and you realize that whoever programmed for that day programmed something that's going to get a complaint. Because the way the world sits now and the way that people interact and what we believe and what we stand for, obviously we want to evolve. We want to get better. We want to treat people better. We don't want to be racist. We don't want to be prejudiced. We want to learn from mistakes.
Good to people.
So Andrew and I are just sitting there killing time watching Family Matters on, is it One? Then is that the Black Network One?
I don't know. I don't have cable.
It's funny because I watch it a lot. It's like my favorite program because it's like Family Matters, Sanford and Son. It's like all the shows that I grew up watching with my dad. My dad, like I said, I've been reflecting a lot, obviously, with Mom passing. I realized one night just sitting there drunk, I'm like, I think me and my dad only watched black sitcoms. It's the only thing we ever watched. They were his favorites, because they were traditionally funnier or more entertaining. I mean,
UPN, WB, that's what I used to watch.
They're quality shows. So we're watching Family Matters, and the mom has a cafe, and she's going to hire this guy. And all he can say, I tried to find a clip to play it, but I can't find the actual clip. But all the guy can say, he was playing the part of like an Eastern Bloc or Russian man, and he's like, "You have a very nice hat." It's very Borat-y. He's like, and so she's like, "Oh, you're here for the job interview, Mr. It says here, Mr. Skalinsky. You have a very nice hat." And he keeps saying this through the whole thing. And she's like, and Andrew,
the canned laughter.
Yeah, they're just like, bah! He can't speak. And they're laughing so hard. And then at the end, she's like, "I'm sorry, we speak American here." It's like, and Andrew and I are like, bah! I was just like, this is awesome. I was like, you can't do this. This is fantastic.
Oh, dude, there's some things.
It's gonna run rampant. Spotify's already taking and selecting shows. Joe Rogan's all Spotify now. They're already pulling stuff out. I mean, the censorship will happen.
It's a shame because at the time you're taking what is correct now and applying it to
you can't judge today's morals.
It's unfair.
But
very unfair.
Dude, if you go back and
I love it. God, Archie Bunker, because it's still on the same network.
It's a.
Did you find it?
Well, it's in the early season 2 episode called "Torn Between Two Lovers," and it's Rachel, so it's the aunt, is interviewing job seekers for her new restaurant and is wearing a hat. One of the applicants, a young immigrant, compliments her hat. "You have a lovely hat," he exclaims. Yeah. But when Rachel begins asking questions about his background and experience, all he can reply is, "You have a lovely hat."
Yeah.
Rachel catches on quickly that the man knows very little English and tells him in not so many words that she'll call if he's hired and sends him on his way. "You have a lovely hat," the man says as he walks out the door. So it's basically saying they made it a running gag.
Yeah, it was like a gag, but my point is you would never be able to say that now. Like that is, some people will applaud it.
Not to their face.
On Disney Plus, it's funny because you'll catch gems sometimes because they'll replay old cartoons from the 90s. Like, maybe, I think it's Disney because like they'll play old Sonic the Hedgehog from the 90s and they'll play old Batman from like 94. You'll see the date, like 94, 92, 96 or whatever, and they're and then the content in them is from the 90s and 90s jokes and like 90s and what was appropriate for kids in the 90s and some shit you're like, whoa, like it'll shock you and it make you laugh because you're like, oh, that would never fly. And it doesn't seem like that long ago, but fucking it was 25 years ago.
But it made me laugh because I love Family Matters, but you don't think that a show. Now, here's the part that, Andrew and I would start. We had more of a conversation about this than we ever should about Family Matters, but we were like, think about the idea of even how difficult it would have been for a black sitcom to be popular at the time. And even now, if you look at it, it's still making mistakes. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so...
Well, our culture change, things change, and it is... some of the shit is,
it was just interesting because we were like, oh, all right, that would not be accepted now.
Yeah.
And what else do we have here?
Distance learning at Four Seasons.
Oh, yeah. Do you know they offer that? We're going to, I'm not going to do it because we've had enough bullshit going on. But when we go on our little vacation time, God, I've never needed one more. And and we're actually just doing like a little staycation thing, and we got a really nice deal out of the Four Seasons. And it's Disney, while we still have our passes. I don't know if I'm going to renew mine if things stay the way that they are, but we're staying out there for just a couple of nights, and they have distance learning there. So if you're rich and you want to blow the money, they have an entire staff, and I found it unique that a lot of your especially in Orlando being a destination and having a lot of luxury hotels, you're going to find that a lot of your Ritz-Carltons, your JW Marriotts, your Four Seasons are going to roll out these programs where if you're traveling with your children, they can log in on the computer, and then they have an educator that's been hired by the hotelier
to educate your child.
Like
and I was
as a
like,
tutor,
and it was another thing, just like the Family Matters thing that I wrote down. And I'm like, do you guys want to see some fucking evolution? You're watching it; it's happening right now. That is a job that didn't exist 6 months ago.
There's a lot
education staff at the fucking hotel.
I should apply for that.
There's a lot of teachers that are making more money being personal tutors than they were being a teacher. And they'll have
private education's going to explode.
Oh yeah, big time.
And it'll change where the thing that sucks.
What do you think it costs?
I told you that I would have your kids at my house and I would tutor them.
What do you think it costs if I go there and I stay a night? What do you think it costs for me to let Maisie take her classes? They even provide everything. You just need the credentials to log in.
Is it per day?
Yeah, it's per day.
$250.
I was gonna say 200.
Yeah, I'll say $100 a day.
He nailed this. He's really good at that, guy.
Because it's only a couple hours. So it's not an all
It's
day.
$100 a day.
You only just say $250 because it's a luxury hotel.
Yeah.
All these chains were in
I
money's
thought
nothing.
it was extremely reasonable. You have to already have money in, right?
But that's
it's an add-on.
That's the lure to get you there. They're doing the same thing with like, hey, why work from home? Come work at the Four Seasons. If you're going to work off your laptop, we'll give you areas that you could work.
They are.
And
there's a pivot going on right now that if you're not paying attention to, you're going to start seeing it.
And there's and Crystal predicted this, which and not to take anything away from her, is an easy prediction to make. But
why would you say that? Then? My God, Jesus Christ!
She was like
switched roles.
She was like, I bet when the COVID first started happening and we saw the transition, everybody worked from home and shit, and that became more the norm. She's like, man. Like really nice communities that are sought after will be scooped up by people that are realizing they're just going to work from home forever and they don't have to be where they're at. Like, and so all the best properties, people are going to fucking start jumping ship from shit states that have nothing around them because they're like, hey, I could work from home. I might as well live.
There's a massive influx of New York people leaving New York right now.
Well, I thought it was big cities,
like Castleberry.
But it's like if you want to live by the water now, if you're going to work virtually, you can live wherever you want in the world. Like, and especially so now it's like, hey, I've always wanted to live in the Key West. I'm just going to live there instead of fucking Nebraska. And like, so people are going to start leaving like any undesirable location and go to especially if they have the means to, and that it kind of sucks because it takes away from anybody who wants to actually live there or even the chance. I mean, shit, she's seeing investors buying property, like buying the houses up where people and buying them to rent out or whatever, where the, like people that want to live in that community and like, and support the community and live there, they can't even buy the house because traditional loans, or if you're on like a VA loan or any loan that may not be, like you're getting beat out by cash every time. So she's seeing a lot of even BDMs, like they'll go to buy a house and they'll with a traditional loan, but they'll get beat out by the cash offer, and the cash offer is just some investor that wants to invest and rent out the house. But the problem is then you got a community or communities of renters that don't give a shit about that community.
Well, can't the homeowners to a certain level, like the homeowner association, can actually like only allow X amount of rental properties within their community?
If you got a homeowners association.
Yeah, if you have that, yeah. So, I mean, it can be somewhat regulated.
Yeah, and in certain communities, but she's seeing it like, and that kind of sucks if you want to live there and not rent and like invest into the community, and then it's just a bunch of people that, I mean, there's no law saying that anybody from like other countries that ever can come in and buy as many properties as you want, so you saw that a lot in like the initial 2009 or 8 recession. There was a shit ton of like Chinese investors buying up and Brazilian investors buying up as much property as they possibly can.
Crazy
because you can get a 3-2 house for $80,000. So anyway, that's,
you want to end with mattress sizes? Do you know all the mattress sizes?
I think
I thought I did
without looking
until
at the,
you asked, and now I'm not sure.
Yeah,
It sounds like there might be more.
There's a lot.
So it starts with
a single,
like a jailhouse,
and a twin,
twin,
full. Full's after twin, right?
What is
full,
a double then?
And then a double.
Full then double?
I thought so.
I thought a full was a double.
I could be wrong.
Well, that's like a California king and a king. They're two different sizes.
Exactly.
I'm glad you guys brought this up. Okay. So, we need a new mattress. Mine is like, we have a purple, but we have the original purple mattress that came out like
mattress too.
Came out like almost, I want to say like 8 years ago. And it's been a great mattress, but I think I want one of the ones that I can.
That's what I got. I got a sleep number that goes that.
Yeah, are we talking about like toddler mattresses, or are we talking about adult?
No,
okay,
adult. But I'm old now, so I want like what Seth has when I watch TV.
I have LED lights under the bed. It massages me.
That's what I want.
I want a vibrating.
That's what I want.
So shit.
You got a vibrating bed?
Yeah. Let me get that info.
When I was a kid,
how much did you pay for that?
It's not as expensive. It's not crazy.
And
when I bought it, it was around like high threes.
Hold on.
Well, the base is the most expensive part because it's got all the moving.
And I got all that too.
Yeah, I want that.
In every 90s movie I watched as a kid, I assumed that when I was an adult...
That's how you get a blowjob from a hooker on a vibrating bed.
Or The Sims, when you put in the quarter.
I assumed that every shitty hotel I'd ever walk into would have a
Never
quarter
seen one.
Yeah, I've never seen one in my life. I was like, what? And the movies I watched, every shitty hotel had a vibrating round bed.
Motels. And some motels, not hotels.
I love motels.
Yeah, you need hourly rates.
Yeah, we stayed at a motel.
Does that make fucking better, by the
Going
way?
to Virginia one time, I got on the bed. It had the coin-operated thing. I asked my dad if I could have a coin. He gave it to me because I'm the oldest here. I put it in, and it vibrated, and then
no one wants to stay there.
I think my dad was like winking at my mom.
Well, that's real gross, right? Because now you're staying in a cum motel, right?
Yeah.
You know what happened.
My whole childhood has come. So here are the mattresses.
Okay.
So I'm about to blow your mind.
Yeah.
Singles, small single. Then you get a twin. Then you get a twin XL. Then you get a full. Then you get a full XL.
Fuck?
Then you get a queen.
Okay.
Then you get an Olympic queen. Then king. Then California queen. Then California king.
That's
Hold on, is California queen bigger than a traditional king?
Okay.
It's taller. It's longer.
It's longer. It's not wider. The wider is for the big fat king.
Okay.
So then you got California queen is a 60 by 84. California king is a 72 by 84.
That's what I have.
Then a Wyoming king is an 84 by 84, which is a big fat square.
Oh, it's a giant square.
Yeah, and then if you are big fat, it's a 108 by 108 Alaska king.
Is that what Shaq has?
Yeah.
I think he got a custom though.
Well, Alaska king would fit him. Though.
I'll one up that. I'll just push two Alaska kings together.
How big is an Alaska king?
An Alaska king is 108 by 108.
Damn.
What foot? Someone do the math there.
You need a 14 by 14 room at least.
Is that 8 by 8?
Maybe.
I just guessed that, so I don't know. 72 is 6 foot.
Yeah, it's huge. 8 feet or 9 feet.
9 by 9.
9 by 9.
9 by 9. That's
a big bed.
That's fun.
Yeah.
For me, that'd be fantastic.
What is this?
That's for your harem.
About this room.
Yeah.
This
Pretty
room,
close.
This room's like 10 by 10.
Yeah. So it's like a foot shorter.
Yeah.
That's a gigantic bed.
It's huge.
You should get that, dude.
I want it. But it's for like multiple family members, pets. It's usually when rich people buy these, they buy them for like a theater room.
Yeah.
And they put it like
a communal sleeping.
Yeah, it's like where the whole family goes.
Or an orgy room.
I need orgy.
Yeah, you can do an orgy room. But
I woke up and Tommy's foot was on my face like a phone.
And you're like, hello?
And he was
TNT Media, this is Tom speaking.
His cold ass foot.
Could just
resting his
not
foot.
have
And
your
you're
kids
like,
sleep with you.
his foot's
go
on
in there.
like a phone, and you're
What
like,
size do you
hello,
have?
you
Lock your
all, this
fucking
is
door.
Bob.
What size bed?
What size bed do you have?
A king.
Yeah, but he also has two toddlers that lay
Well,
with
they're
him.
not even toddlers. They're 5 and 6.
I have the smallest bed. I have a queen.
Tommy's like,
Oh, yeah, that's small, buddy. You gotta go
he's
bigger.
3.5 feet tall.
You are
You gotta
small little
stop,
guy.
man. How old are you gonna let him sleep in your bed? They're gonna get made fun of for that.
I don't know. And
Yeah, you're talking about being soft.
Right.
Yeah, I
soft.
sleep in a queen bed with my wife. My daughter sleeps in a queen bed with 3,000 stuffed animals.
She's got a queen?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a big bed for her.
Well, it's a hand-me-down. It's somebody died on that bed.
hold on. A queen is too small for to a grown adult.
I know.
Yeah.
I
You
I
need
don't
a
know,
king,
man.
yeah.
I got a
got a
king,
sp-
and
I got a
I
split
kind of feel like it's too big. I want the queen.
You like
bed.
to cuddle?
You
Yeah.
want to go down?
No.
Yeah.
Never
Never go down.
queen.
Because now there's too much space
I
in
want
between.
a king.
Yeah, no, that's
need
what
all
you
the
need.
space.
Yeah.
I
All
want
the
the space. So, like, if I want to jack it, she can't feel it.
Yeah. If you want to get in, just go over to that, and then
I
when
know.
that's
But
done,
then there's
Mine's even better. I get the split king. So
You got a
does that
split
mean?
king.
So she can have hers
up.
I can be down.
Oh, I want that
Hers
too.
can be
Yeah, that's what
softer.
I
Mine
want.
can be harder. Like
That's what I want.
And then you put the sheet over it, so it's not like you fall in that little split. It's perfectly fine. Like it's still
for sure, your girlfriend's like, come, like telling her friends, like, come lay at my
come look at his old man dad. That's what he watches Judge Judy on. Yesterday, oh my God, yesterday he fell asleep watching Judge Mathis. He has long nose hairs.
He called the celery a cucumber.
You're on the shit list now because he's really worried about it.
I'm thinking about that.
When he starts shitting himself, I'm calling a nurse. I'm not handling that.
Dude, that's been happening since I was...
Well, imagine when you're old. It's just all the time.
I don't shit myself, but I shart quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, no, I don't shart. I just fart a lot.
I've been wiping all day today because my diet hasn't been good because of Mom, passing and everything's not as not drinking as much water, not taking care of myself. And I've literally every time I've gone to the bathroom, and you guys have seen me, it's probably been 6-7 times. Every time I've wiped my house, and it's just like a fresh shit. It's just I think I'm shitting right now.
Semantics. Who's on semantics?
What? That was a terrible transition, by the way.
Speaking of shit.
Right?
It's fucked up.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be me and my husband this week.
Right.
We might do some recording with some people after the Johnny's meetup tomorrow, but not sure. But yeah, come see us at Johnny's tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. I'll be out there with Eric. He's going to have all the new Tom and Dan merch. Yeah. Yep. I'm going to drag along all the old semantics stuff I'm trying to get rid of. I got semantics and Rock Pit co-branded pint glasses. I got t-shirts. I got posters. There's only 9 of those left, so as soon as those are gone, I'll be happy.
If you want one, get there quick.
And so, and not necessarily a meetup per se, where
it's like a pop-up sale.
So you can go and grab your merch and leave, or you can go enjoy some brunch at Johnny's.
Yeah.
We did it specifically on a Saturday because we know it's not going to be as busy. So
trying to do it as safe as possible. Wear your mask.
Bring
keep 6 feet.
Credit.
Yes.
Eric's not doing cash. Just
Try
to make
not to bring your cash.
Make it safe for everybody. He's doing like touchless credit. He's got a system.
Yes.
So anyway, and wear a mask,
please.
And everybody be cool, bro.
Eric is going to be wearing a mask, so he's everybody's cool.
Snag one of ours. They're great. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Look,
they're really nice.
That's what I wear.
The dome ones are really nice.
I'd love to sell them because they're ours. We're a business, but they're just good. It's the only mask my daughter will wear.
Yeah,
because it's so light and comfortable. I will say that they need to air out a little bit. You let them, air out, but they're great. Yeah, they're wonderful masks.
And we're giving the profits to Yellow Brick Road, so any profits that are made will be donated.
So hey, thank you to you guys especially for being such wonderful friends and checking on me and with everything going on, and to our listeners, you guys have proven yourselves to be the reason. I mean, this is the reason we started the company.
Yeah.
Is so we can be surrounded by people of our choosing, not other people's choosing. And you guys have been exemplary with your respect and kindness during this time, and it's awesome. And this is why we did this. So, we treat this like we would treat any of you guys if you have something terrible going on. So, with that said...
You guys would make fun of me, just so you know. Whatever happens to me, you guys would totally make fun of me.
No, if something bad happened to you,
I don't give a shit. You would make fun of me.
No,
it's fine.
I wouldn't make fun of you.
You're we're the most sensitive.
Why would I make fun of you if you had did something happen? Do you need to talk about it?
No. Not yet, no.
Are you
planning a murder?
Every time I like Seth texts me, and then I usually text him a dig about how I have a family and they love me, and
it's hurtful though,
and then
it hurts
they'll
me.
stand by my bedside when I die.
I've never said anything to you because you're mean to me. You bully me, and you said if I said anything about it, you would kill me.
And then when he doesn't text back, I know I hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I got him. I know you're super sensitive.
So exactly. So you do that. Make me upset. Thank you.
Give him a hug. Tell him you love him.
No, I don't want to hug him.
You do the same shit. You call me drunk.
You don't want to hug me.
I haven't called you drunk in years since I had to fillet a fish. Probably. As I was throwing
the worst one.
Gross. Fish fillet hug.
Tell us about the gym. Seth. What's going on?
I want to just go to my Instagram at Silverback Seth. If you have any questions about the gym, I had one actually BDM sign up for karate. I don't know if he wants me to say his name.
Is it a big fat slob?
No.
Is it a chungus?
Not at all.
No, big chungus.
Just giving a good old chungus a Dugan.
So any questions about the jungle or my karate, you can just ask me on my Instagram at Silverback Seth, and also my Petro diet. I'm scrolling through right now. there's 4 BDMs that have messaged me. 1 week, 10 pounds loss. 3 weeks, 20 pounds loss.
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah, like these people, down 241 to 211. And this was
my God.
2 month period. Yeah, like tons of guys
great.
that are wanting to lose weight. So if you guys want any questions about my diet.
So how much cum do you have to drink when all the petrol?
Not a lot.
I heard you trying to sell
Not a lot.
Seth is trying to sell it to Fisher, like, if anybody comes in,
Yeah.
I think I'm a little bit
I got the belly fat. I'm trying to live. No, you can't target it, bro. You gotta go full petro if you want to be like you want to be like me.
Yeah, what is it?
What do you mean, what is it?
Like,
I sent it to these two. These two have my diet.
I'll tell you.
If you want to eat ass like an elite athlete, you'll go full petro.
But I
mean, it's not rocket science.
Okay, I read it.
Oh, for some
I have it, and I will tell you right now, it is.
I read it.
Everything you don't want to do.
Bullshit! Don't put that out there.
It's hard.
Of course, because you have to have goddamn discipline.
You do. You need willpower. It's a willpower deal.
2 apples, 17 birdseed.
No, and it's only.
I mean, you're not
it's
that far
only
off.
real hard for the first.
19 birds.
It's only really hard for the first phase. Then you start easing back in. That's why it's such a long-term eating plan, because it's hard at first, but then it gets better, and you can have it for a long term. So it's not really
The
strict.
chat room chiming in.
But-
the diet is just eat one bad fillet of fish. You got 40 pounds.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Before we leave, though, I do want to give a shout out to my girlfriend Tracy. She just launched her website, Wednesday's Collections.
Oh, sweet. She's a great artist.
So she has
Really
some of her,
good.
I don't know if all of it's on there yet, but a lot of it's on there, and the pricing and shipping and all that
Yeah,
stuff. So if you guys are interested in any sort of artwork, go to WednesdaysCollections.com and check her out.
Awesome.
Check her art out. Don't check her.
Can I commission a painting?
Yeah. Oh yes, and you can commission paintings. Yes.
Hey.
Because I got one.
Your butt.
Yeah. Well, do you have a problem with that?
Tell your wife. No, you did yours.
And
then see if she says
painting?
no.
Oh, you gotta.
I got
Hey,
a
Soapy
donger. I pull my piss.
Oh my god!
I'd be okay with that actually.
Can you draw me like one of your karate boys?
I sit in the Hellcat like
What do you do?
like Titanic. What is it? I'm on the couch like
you're
Rose from Titanic.
You're bent over and you're like, can you draw my balls with less hair? Make a manicure. I'm sorry, I should have done that before I came over. Something told me.
All right.
It's a bad week. Let's get out of here.
Yep. All right, guys. Bye.
Oh, wait a minute. I can't publish that. It's mediocre.
And now it's time for the Tom and Dan end of the show footnotes. Today you heard music from
Catholic Guilt. It's honest music from Melbourne, Australia, and they were so sweet to get back to me almost immediately and say, hey nerds with a podcast, you can definitely play our new single on your show. We actually got the entire EP. It's fantastic. You need to grab it from their brand new This Is What Honesty Sounds Like album. You heard the song, A Boutique Affair. Up next was new music from Bay Ledges from their brand new New Days album. You heard the song Cloud Vision. I have no idea what to call this music, but I'm really, really enjoying the laid-back end of the summer vibe that this track has. Well done. Kestrels was up next with some new music off of their Dream or Don't Dream album. This has got some real 90s alternative energy, and what's even better is the fact Jay Massis from Dinosaur Jr. throws some guitar flames on this track. At about the 2-minute mark, you get a ripper right into your face. We closed out the show on a canoe floating down a river and easing into the weekend. From the album Every Feeling on a Loop, you heard Josiah Johnson in the song Woman in a Man's Life. And on this little ditty, have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday. And yeah, we try not to skip shows, so you're getting a new one.